Hello, we're here. We're live. And my friends are talking about skincare. Hello.
Gotta moisturize.
Gotta moisturize. Hello, and welcome to Tomes of the Multiverse. Exactly 1,037 chapters less than One Piece today. Welcome to session 10. My name is Liv. I'm a friendly neighborhood dungeon master here for this fun gaming channel here. And yeah, we're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm here with my friends. I don't really have a lot to say other than we are playing in the Call of the Nether Deep campaign module here in Critical Role's World of Exandria. Yeah, we play every Wednesday as of right now, and VODs go up on our YouTube channel on Sundays at noon Eastern Standard Time, if you cannot stay here for the whole thing. Also, you're great. Listen to our podcast. But other than that, hello, my friends. I have my friend Kristen here, and Vince, and Jack, and Liam, and we're gonna play Dungeons and Motherfucking Dragons.
I thought you were just giving the audience just a compliment. You're great.
You're great.
Also, go look at our other things.
Also, I'm gonna show some more.
Have you tried being better?
Have you tried just not being
Every day. Every day.
But if there's nothing else from you guys, let's take a tour into Exandria.
Okay.
But first, a cute little recap. So, when we last left our adventurers, the party had awoken to the shaking of their rivals after they had found a small cave in the Emerald Grotto. They found an amulet, and a visage of a man appeared and asked for help, asked for release from some kind of prison he was, to go to a city where the gods last touched the material plane. You guys all went back up to the surface, found out you lost horribly in your championship title to the Festival of Merit, but still went and had dinner with the enemy. Having dinner with Ao, Maggie, Irvin, Dermot, and Galceride. You guys had pho, and it was a lovely time before everyone started to take their various paces through the night, past and Vashti getting wasted in the concept, Peter and Mal having their own little retrospectives throughout the night, before dawn broke, or as dawn as it gets here in the Jorhassian wastes of Jigao. You were met with one of the elders of Jigao, asking to speak with you, saying that he had received visions of ill omen and a familiar face or description to you all of the spirit you saw the other day, asking for help from the people that recently were connected to him. Hoping that it was you, found that you were in possession of this strange amulet. Had no idea what it was, but said that the last place the gods touched the material plane was the dark, iron-wrought, massive, demon-filled city of Bazzoxan, further there. You guys deciding, I guess, decided to head into that direction. Finding out you have to walk because mounts are not available here. But you quickly, after a night's rest and talking to your now ditching town PR agents, Bebet and Planta, made your way into the wastes. And that, my friends, is where we left it. So, as you guys set off, I believe last week we discussed that you would be taking a normal pace on your journey, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to close my calculator when I calculated the One Piece episodes. So, checking the map that you guys bought last week, a journey at normal pace to Bazzoxan, traveling the normal pathway up the Emerald Loop, is 12 days of travel. So we're gonna just kind of take it a little like day by day, figuring out if there's anything else you guys would like to do in that time. If you guys want to role play a little bit, but yeah, it's up to you guys what you do.
So first things first, I'm not playing Mal anymore. I'm playing swashbuckling pirate with stretchy limbs named Boofy.
Boothy, yeah.
New character.
Well,
Sorry to drop him on you guys.
It's a good thing that you're playing a
It's
character
my
who
original
cannot
character.
swim.
Do not steal.
Because you guys are on land so much. And
I'm surprised you know that about One Piece.
it's like the first thing that you learn about One Piece. He eats a fruit,
Well, I didn't
and then
know.
he can't swim.
I didn't know. I didn't know if you knew that.
It's like the first thing.
Dude, it's literally what they introduced the entire series with is the concept of the devil fruit.
He eats a fruit, and then they're like, "No, you can't swim. You can't be a pirate anymore." He's like, "I can just stretch and grab onto the boat if I fall in the water."
He's made of rubber. How did that happen? Yo ho ho! He took a bite of gum gum. Now he's got to find. That's the English Funimation rap.
Wow, God, I
fucking.
Theory sounds stupid and I hate it.
Yeah,
Can we
that...
turn this
Look, I
podcast
like One Piece. You
into-
almost made me dislike
Can we
One
turn
Piece.
this podcast around?
I will turn this.
Yeah,
podcast
can we
around.
turn it? Can we
Turn
turn
this
it into a
podcast around.
One Piece discussion podcast?
No.
Dude,
You'll
I
never see me
ran,
again.
I ran a pirate
Alright.
campaign for you. You could have been a pirate. You didn't. We're
We
here
were
now.
pirates, and also I didn't know about One Piece then.
We could be
All right, so
part-
a big robot man walks out of town. Do we need to get food for you,
You guys already, I think I
did.
arbitrarily
The
made you
we
pay
did.
for shit. No, it's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
But yeah,
You
you
also...
guys have 12 days.
Christmas.
You guys roleplay. I will be one moment.
Okay.
99
Okie
bottles
dokie.
of beer on the wall.
99
99 bottles of beer.
I have never been
Alright.
intoxicated. What does 99 bottles of beer do to you?
Kills you.
Probably.
Oh my.
You'd probably die before 12.
Oh no, that's
Also-
scary.
Also, Peter,
Hi.
my good friend. I put a hand on your shoulder. When someone very clearly is uncomfortable around police, we don't say anything out loud when there's police around.
Oh, we're
Oh.
getting right into that.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
please.
Yeah, like Peter, we did have that whole conversation about like
Ooh.
not saying everything that comes to mind. Like perhaps things that other people shouldn't know.
I mean, to be fair, that wasn't everything that came to my mind.
Was okay. Fair. We'll talk on
What's on
that
your
later.
mind right now?
Ribbit.
Oh! He
Classic
just wants to
Peter.
be a frog. That's endgame for Peter at this point. It's just he gets
We're in the
to
end
be-
game now.
I
That's a
would
venture
give
back.
you an inspiration if I could, my friend.
Commitment.
Yep. Oh, to be lily pad sitting frog. Okay.
Peter's time heist to go back in time and
Bravo.
become
To be born a frog.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
How the fuck could you even do that?
Why not?
If
Right?
you're born a tadpole, then what is the
Carry you
Yeah, I
around.
guess so.
called?
Oh, to
the
be
term
little
called again?
Ernie.
We could
What?
carry you around in a little mason jar.
And I could put
Metamorphosis.
jam on
You.
toast.
Wait,
We'd put you on toast like
No,
jam.
no. I would eat jam on toast and sit in the little
Oh.
mason jar and be happy.
when tadpoles turn into frogs, is that considered metamorphosis, or is that just them losing their tails and growing legs?
That is like the
That's just them
textbook
growing up.
example of metamorphosis.
Okay. I was like, no. Butterflies is where my mind goes first. I didn't know if frogs were in the same vein.
No, you're good.
Right.
this
Maybe
one
right
is
now
cool.
I am in my tadpole stage, and one day I will also lose my tail and become frog.
You have a tail?
Well, metaphorically, I guess.
I have a tail.
You do have a tail. It's a very lovely tail. I hope no one steps on it.
Wish I had a tail.
Were you? Were
So
you?
you can.
Are you thinking about that?
Well, I'm thinking that it would very, very much hurt you.
Yeah.
That'd be a shame.
Suck, actually.
People trip on other people's feet all the time. You have like essentially a third foot ready to get tripped on.
He's
Have you
not
ever tripped
entirely
anyone
wrong.
with your tail?
Pardon?
Have you ever tripped anyone with your tail?
On purpose.
Definitely on purpose.
Oh, well, that's kind of mean.
No, like they usually deserved it.
Oh, okay. Murder then.
No, I think kill them. It would just trip them, and then they'd get like a little hurt.
Okay. Fun and games, I guess.
Except for that one guy who fell onto spikes.
That bitch deserved it.
That's a real shame. Wow.
There were no spikes involved.
So,
Less.
what do you guys think about what we saw
Which part of it?
in the... Well, like... I guess all of it? Because, like,
Dude.
that guy was, like, asking us to complete, like, a godly mission or something. And, like, that seems big.
If we want to get into that, how would we get into that, like, fireside with a bottle of whiskey around time? I do not want to be thinking about that all day. There's a lot. There's a lot, dude.
Well, I think the only indication was, it's where the gods last touched the earth, which is Bazzoxan. But, I mean, Vashti flips through the notes of her brain. I don't think it really has too much to do with the gods, maybe. Maybe it just has to do with people doing stupid things and falling down a hole and needing help.
Maybe this quest entirely entails us just bringing this to someone who will actually complete it. Who knows?
Maybe it'll be like our first quest where we kind of just ignore it until we have to do it.
Until we have to do it.
Until all of a sudden the deadline comes and we all go, oh no, I haven't studied for the exam. And then we cram a bunch of information in the last 10 hours and all of a sudden somehow we pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, okay, so here's the thing. I don't want to give anybody this amulet.
Why would you?
Because it's kind of mine. No, you're just saying, like, we hand this off to somebody, and in order for them to kind of do that, I think they need the amulet. But I like having it. So...
Okay. But what if our reward hinges on not having the amulet?
Yeah.
not having the amulet.
What if handing it over would make someone incredibly happy?
Yeah, don't you want to make people smile?
Yeah.
Pass,
about
do
that?
you want the amulet?
Yes.
No.
I like having it.
No, we'll see. Maybe it'll make me happy later.
The amulet?
Yeah, maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll test that theory.
Wait, Pask, do you know anything about Bazzoxan?
Jack doesn't.
What's in the
Did I-
glossy
Make-
wastes?
Make
I was gonna say,
a...
did I ask a bad question?
No, you asked Jack a bad question. Pask is fine.
Jack knows nothing about Critical Role.
Yeah, make
I'm a
a history
professional.
check, please. This is gonna happen.
Plus 6.
We're playing a stream game where we're gonna consistently play in worlds that are not my own. So I'm not gonna know information.
It's hilarious because I was like, because I keep thinking about shows and stuff where it's like the barrier of entry is like, oh yeah, you just gotta watch an entire season of 4 hour episodes
Yeah, I was
to understand what's going on in Critical Role, and it's like, oh yeah, let's do a One Piece campaign where you have to read 1,000 chapters
chapters.
of manga.
My lack of knowledge really worked when we were in the Empire because my character also didn't know a ton about the Empire.
now we
But
hear.
now Joras.
Now you're in the Thunderdome.
No, I'm kind of where I should know. I rolled a 13.
13. Okay, so I'll just read you a blurb.
blurb.
Yeah,
I love
Bazzoxan was
blurbs.
once a dark temple instrumental in the machinations of the betrayer gods during the calamity, but the remaining ruin was left to gather dust like many relics to those terrible times. After Gordranus was claimed by the Kryn, settlers roamed north through the barbed fields to discover this site with hopes of renovating it as well. A community began to flourish within the ruins of Bazzoxan over a few generations, building the foundation of a new city around the looming stone structures of the abandoned sanctum, until demonic forces from within the old temple threw the burgeoning society into chaos. Bazzoxan is now perpetually locked into a stalemate between the dynasty's forces and the abyssal incursions from within the temple. This unholy site is the subject of constant research and of growing worry from the dynasty. There you go. That's what you get with a 13.
Jesus.
So, okay, Jack, shit, that's something we have to deal with. Pask, so you guys know about the dynasty? They tried to sort of set up shop, and there were some people already there who happened to be demons, who happened to be not too happy about the dynasty trying to set up shop, so they're still fighting. And this is sort of where the concern comes in, is that they're still fighting, which means it's, I guess, technically an active war zone.
So the,
Which is so lovely for us.
I have a question about
who was there
Pask.
first?
I have a potential answer. Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Do you think Pask would have been there at all? And just be honest. Like, do you feel
Is
like he
studying
would
wrong?
ever?
I'm trying to think. Does it relate at all to what he was studying?
Probably not.
I would say no before the incident and no after the incident because he really had no reason to be there.
Okay. Then yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, I'm not gonna break the game.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know who was there first? The demons or
Oh, demons,
The
entirely
dynasty?
demons.
Okay,
So like,
so
how much about the
dynasty's
separation do you know?
Calamity.
What?
The calamity. Never mind. Separation's your world. I'm sorry.
The
calamity.
Would I know fucking anything about the calamity?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like a really cool word for a really cool thing that happened.
I think Vash would probably know a little bit about it. I mean, I could roll for it.
I'm so glad that my character's the one where the lore gets used through because mine,
Yeah.
I know nothing. So the calamity, summarized, and I'm paraphrasing a bit here, right? Surface deities, typically the good guys. Betrayer deities, typically the bad guys, right?
Okay.
With me so far? Betrayer deities, not home base, but like one of the strongholds is Bazzoxan. So like not great, but if a potential champion of one of the gods says go there, you probably just go there and sort of hope everything works out great.
Which side was the Moonweaver on?
Probably the good
I
side.
believe she was a surface deity. Yes, yes. I'm getting big time. And in fact, now that I think about it, no, she was absolutely a surface deity. I don't know why I had to think about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Cool.
yeah. Notable betrayer deities would be like Lolth, Grumsh. Just stop me if I'm saying any of the wrongs. Lolth, Grumsh, any of the, I guess demon lords wouldn't be included in this. Okay, some of the demons, depending on. You got your.
Do you want to just make a
Bad guys.
religion check?
I could do that.
Make a religion check.
Do any of the names that Pask is saying mean anything to Mal?
Why don't you make a religion check as well? What Pask?
Okay.
What did you get to begin with?
I got an 11.
Okay, so you're kind of on the right track. It's a lot of stuff you're saying. They're the more popular ones.
They're the more popular bad guys in the children's books.
What did Mal get?
6.
6. Groomsh would probably catch your eye, just because, or catch your ear rather. Sorry, just for the sole purpose that one of the kind of benefactors of the Feywild, something that Luna probably talked about occasionally, was the Archheart Corollian, who has a long-standing feud with Groomsh. Groomsh is actually like fucking hates him hates them, sorry, because Corollian like shot out Groomsh's eye in combat, and now Groomsh is like dedicated to like murdering this god and like twice fold an eye for an eye situation kind of thing. And that's probably the only one that really fully catches you in a way, because it's probably just come up with Luna like once or twice, but that's about it. Like, that's really all you got.
I've never heard of the Chained Oblivion.
I also haven't heard of the Chained Oblivion. Is that something Pass would know about?
No.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, cool. I have no idea.
I just think there for a minute. It could have got spicy.
That's even something Vashti probably wouldn't know.
No, Vashti, you know, like some evil deities, and you know, like a handful of the surface. They're like the good ones.
Ooh. What side was Blibdool Poop on?
Who?
You want to say that one again, buddy?
You guys don't know Blibpooldu?
You said
Buddy,
poop.
is this a bit?
No.
Is this a bit? This feels like you're trying to make me say a very specific thing.
It's like one of like the 3 gods that I know.
What are the 3 gods you know? Tell me.
The Archheart.
Mm-hmm.
And
The word that you just said.
Look me in the eye when you say that one.
You know another one.
Oh, I know Vashti's god now. The smiling friends.
The smiling god.
Smiling god.
Smiling friends. Referencing the
Happy Tree
show.
Friends.
Oh.
Yeah, their job is to make people smile.
And then murder each other incredibly gorily.
Seriously, none of you know Blibdool Poop?
No, but it's a
I feel
very
like this is a
good
bit.
name.
Really feel like this is a bit. That you're
No,
just trying to make me say that and like ask what is blank, and then you'll be like,
No. I had the exact same conversation with my friend Gus. I thought he was gaslighting me, but it's real.
I think he was.
I think he was fucking with you.
I think he was absolutely gaslighting you.
No, she's real,
No.
and maybe if we're on a godly quest, you know what, there are a few gods I want to meet. One of them is yours, Vashti, and I hope, just so I can prove you guys wrong, we meet Blibdool Ploop.
I have a question
I
for the.
swear to fucking God, she's real.
I have 2 questions for the Dungeon Master.
Yeah, what's up?
Do I even need to make a check on Bladoop Doop to see if it's something that I need?
Blibdool Poop. You're making it sound stupid on purpose.
Make a
Holy shit.
make a make
I feel like this is just a wisdom check to see how much they're getting fucked with.
yeah, okay, I'm gonna give you a choice. You
You're
can
gonna
either
give
roll
gaslighting
an
check.
insight to see if Mal is being fucked with, or you
Okay.
can make a religion check to see if you can debunk Blibdool Poop.
I will take religion because then there's a +4,
All
which
right.
turns this into a 23.
A 23. Blibdool Poop is absolutely something that his friend just made up to fuck with him.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a fun little, because he rolled so high, here's a fun little piece to kind of keep you going. That Mal is clearly easily gullible, and his friend is an absolute penis to basically fool him so exquisitely for a long period of time and mess up his social interactions. It's a little... You feel like Gus might be a piece of shit.
Well, that's what you get with fake creatures.
Second piece.
Uh-huh.
In terms of the calamity,
Yeah.
because it occurs to me that I actually don't know a ton about the God Pask is all for. Where's the Luxon on that little coin flip?
So the Luxon was, in history standards, actually not a piece of the calamity. He was not part of the calamity. He was.
It is an entity, though. Okay, interesting.
The Luxon is an entity that the Kryn dynasty have once they broke away from Lolth's like persuasion, basically, and like manipulative control. They, while fleeing and creating their own society, found the late Laelis Kryn, discovered a piece of the Luxon, what is known as a Luxon beacon. And great study and worship went into this, and now they are attempting to find as many pieces in the world to one day bring the Luxon back. But the Luxon has been pieces that they've been collecting. It has been disseminated through the world, or even the multiverse, to anything that they know of, really. But they hope that one day they'll piece it all back together and they will find some kind of enlightenment through this creature, the Luxon. But the Luxon was not a prime deity or a bad deity in any capacity. It's something of great power to be able to bestow like even knowledge and magical means, and also like divinity onto someone. But it was not like, and then they fought Tiamat. Like it's nothing like that. It's very esoteric, very old.
And the morality is very up in the air.
Yeah, no one really...
Interesting.
Like, nothing bad has happened. Nothing in history that you are aware of has happened that has put the Luxon into question if it's a bad deity or not. It's very much like the Kryn have... Whether it has been discovered in history or whether they have simply just put these tenets onto the Luxon, the Luxon is, in most terms, like a morally good creature to be around.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I am sorry to take so much of this time. I'm
No, that's
fascinated
fine.
by this.
We're traveling, baby. It is actually getting quite like late for you guys as you guys are traveling. So if you guys want to start looking for a place, this would be kind of the time to do so. Look, yes, Peter.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'd make a survival check
Sure.
to find a nice, lovely place.
Absolutely, go right ahead and do that for me.
That's a total of 16.
16. You think you find a great space. It's, again, the Jahasian Waste is like a gray, brown, cracked, fissured wasteland with like little pockets of grass that is kind of shallow and short, but you can find a decent spot that's, easy to guard around here into the evening. But this is the first night at camp out in the wilderness, because you guys have been kind of vaguely cushy, either short trips to places, but this is your first long trek into the wilderness. So yeah, you guys eat a ration or two. Mal, a lot of your foliage is starting to actually take on a little more of the design of the waste. The crystals that jut out from your neck are now, instead of this kind of like the sea kind of glow, are now kind of dulling into this like obsidian kind of color, this dark obsidian. And a lot of the flora starts to kind of go gray and are kind of a little shorter than they were before.
Turning monochrome.
Yeah, you're going monochrome. Yes, Patsy.
Nice.
So the gems are physically changing on him?
Yeah, the colors.
It's not just
they're not
okay.
desizing or anything like that. They're just matching a color to fit, like almost like a chameleon. They're like fitting the environment they're in.
Then my question is valid. Is it possible to identify what the material is?
Yes. Make Do you have a jeweler's kit on your person?
Do my goggles count towards
No,
this?
they're goggles. If you're in a sandstorm, they will help you then.
I have a Medal of the Meat.
No,
do
you
not
don't.
have
I
a
used
jeweler's
it.
kit.
Wait,
Cool.
did I use it?
No,
No,
you
had
didn't. I handed it.
the water speed one.
I handed it to you. You were like, "All right, I'll use this if I need it," and then you just didn't use it.
So then just roll me a d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
That is a 18.
An 18. They look like cut crystals. Like people have clearly manufactured crystals into shape. They're definitely not natural to Mal in some capacity. It's almost like they've been placed as a process to build him, and maybe the flora like kind of grew around it in this capacity. But they're not a diamond that you are familiar with. Like, they're not a gemstone you are familiar with, just because the concept of them changing is not as natural to you. They're more stagnant, and then you enchant them with something to change them. So you're thinking they're more in the realm of, like, enchantment of some capacity.
Hey, Mal.
Yeah.
So, did someone add those to you, or you always had them to your memory? To the recollection of your memory?
These?
Yeah, the crystals.
Well,
If I can pry, don't let me.
no, that's okay. When I woke up, um, I remember just immediately trying to run, and that didn't work out so good, because apparently I was not great at running. I broke apart. But that's when I met my friends, Gus and Luna, and they kind of, thankfully, they were really nice and they helped kind of put me back together, but I wasn't like staying together. And then they used these and a little bit of this, and he's like gesturing to like the vines and the flowers. Um, and it kind of just helped me stay together.
Okay. Were
So
the
it's
so
kind of
were the crystals part of that sort of repair job, or were they there when you were waking up?
as far as I can remember, they were put there. I don't.
Okay. You were thinking real hard.
No, they were put there.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. I couldn't turn my head. I ran for like 20 feet and then so I didn't really get a good look at my torso.
Okay. Okay. No worries. Yeah. I'm just not used to seeing those kinds of rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend who gave me this axe, he used it to just cut all kinds of cool shit. That's why the axe looks like it does, how it's all like glassy. He was just had a lot of cool shit.
Does it have a name?
Um, it's Gus's axe because it belonged to Gus.
You can have an inspiration, because that's what I thought you were going to answer.
Hey.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know. Does your what do you cast magic with?
Oh, this.
Oh, does that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if I really talked about this. He sort of
Have
shifts
not.
his goggles on. Tap 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 tap. I'm gonna have a headache. Why did I do that? Anyways, yeah. Ow, okay. There's a difference between the fleshy finger poking it and a metal one.
So there
Oh,
is in the
wow.
forehead, in kind of like scarred tissue down the forehead, a crystal set into his face.
Does that have a name?
That's a good question. No, it doesn't. Never thought about that though. Pete, you good?
That was Vince. Ignore me.
Okay. Okay.
I think you guys would really like the Feywild.
Yeah, probably if it wasn't trying to kill me at all hours of the day.
I think
Well, that's the
fine.
thing.
Yeah, it's
Once
the
you get
thing,
used
isn't
to
it?
it, once you get used to it, it's not that bad.
Like the near constant.
And I think Peter would have a fucking field day in the
Are
fair.
there frogs?
Peter, there are ginormous frogs.
We must go.
Yeah, they like belch fire. It's scary the first time you see it, but it's kind of
Please,
cool.
please go to the Feywild. I love it so much. It's my favorite plane, and we never get to play in it.
Give
That
us
sounds
a plane spell and we'll do it.
Nah, you'll get there.
Give me
Don't
one
worry.
of those.
I'll get that eventually. Plane shift is a thing I can do eventually.
Ooh!
And so
So
can clerics.
Oh,
so yeah, like
Yeah.
if at any point we are able to, I would love to show you guys where I'm from.
Well, I mean, it's only fair turnabout. You guys already got to see where I was from. So, next time, we'll go...
And I guess, yeah, I guess technically we're also close to where Pask is from, right?
Pask, you could show us where you're from.
Where the family's from, not where I'm from.
Okay.
Where are you from?
The Empire. Family dipped. Right before the war was starting. They didn't want any part of that. And, Empire kid.
You just stayed behind?
No, we just had a place out in the middle of nowhere in Empire territory, so we weren't, getting in the middle of all that.
Did we already see where you were from?
No, there's not much to it, and I don't really want to bring any attention to it in case I ever have to go back there. In case you haven't noticed, the Empire doesn't exactly like me.
no, they're very racist.
They're very racist.
Yeah. A little. Like a little a lot.
To be fair, we're also going to a place where the dynasty kind of sounds like colonizers. But
I mean, it is demons.
I'm sure they aren't.
It
I'm
is
sure they aren't in the whole of Jorhas, like as a whole. I'm sure they're not. But like Bazzoxan,
It is.
kind of doesn't sound like it was theirs.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So,
I mean, by
full clarity.
birthright, the Drow were children of an evil deity.
If we're getting into the technicalities of it,
So they're demon adjacent.
I don't like that term, but the main reason I don't like it is because it's kind of true.
Well, it's cool.
We're trying to distance ourselves from her.
Oh, like her.
Her, yeah, the she who shall not be named.
Lol?
What the fuck did I just say, Vashti? Yeah.
Giant spider comes out of the ground.
Yeah, Drow sort of try to distance ourselves from Lolth. Discovered Luxon, and it's a lot. Look, if I get into explaining the Luxon, we're going to be here all night. And I will only scratch the surface.
Speaking of,
Yes.
it is now nighttime.
Yes.
Are you guys gonna take watch, or would you rather tempt fate?
I feel like we should probably take watch.
I don't think
Okay,
Bet
pass
she wants to
first.
sleep under the stars.
Who is next in the watch?
I'll go second.
Okay.
For it.
Mal. Peter was third.
Sure.
And then Vashti,
I can go last.
do the last watch.
Need to
Excellent.
see the morning.
Though, to be fair, like, you guys don't need to sleep as much as I do.
That's true.
So, like,
I only need to go for 4 hours or 6 hours that I get to trance.
so I'm not saying this to be lazy. But we could get traveling a little faster if I just sleep through and you guys just keep watch for the last bit. Unless you guys really want me to keep watch, then I can.
Well,
I can
Peter
cover
and I
4
can kind of
hours.
keep watch. Peter and I can kind of keep watch while we're resting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think
How much time do you need?
4, and then we got
6
like
hours.
6 hours.
fast.
Okay, I need 4 hours. I take 4, one of you takes 6. Bibbidi bobbidi boom.
Alright.
Bippity boppity boo.
Flip a coin.
Bibbidi bobbidi, go to fuck to sleep.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Yeah, Peter and I.
That's
Then
when
let's,
she
then-
lays out and she looks at the stars. and-
That are non-existent.
There's no stars here?
Not that you can see. The clouded sky
Oh, right.
is kind of.
Scared me for a second.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the clouds and see if there's any shapes in them.
Dead man tell no tale.
Wow.
Hi, Jerry.
Great.
Pretty.
Remember who you
You
are.
I think
Prophet of
Vashti took
smiling
one of her
God.
mushrooms before going to bed.
Yeah.
A mouth opens and tries to consume you. You're like, fuck, fuck. Oh God. Like,
Oh Lord.
Oh, no,
All
right. Coming down with the case of the
Actually, looks
shivers.
coated in the sauce.
alrighty. So first watch, Pask. Make a
Yo,
perception check for me.
I can't. Do I have any advantage because of my enhanced dark vision?
No.
There. Perception. +2, 17.
17. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your watch?
Double check that he's all good in terms of his face and everything.
Your face is
Nipples
still
and
attached to your head.
Oh, good.
You're
Just
beat to death, girl.
You just beat to the gods, you know, snatched.
Yeah.
Anyways, your watch goes by without problem.
lovely.
Next up is Mal. Could you make me a perception checkaroonie if you may do so, please?
$11.
11. Is there something you'd like to do? Something quick you'd like to do on your watch?
Jerk off.
Not really.
Alright.
I do the motion of it. I do the motion of it because I've seen like other people do it, and I'm just like, I don't know what this does. And then I'm like,
He like wakes somebody up while doing it. Hey, can you
What
tell
this
me what this
means?
does?
yeah. He just like nudge like a cat just nudges Vashti's face and just like, what does this mean?
Don't ever do that near me again, please.
You know what a penis is, right?
You've seen a penis, yes.
Yes, I do. I had to think for a second. But yes, I do.
People like have sex, right?
Yes, I do.
You're well aware.
Yes.
So this
Yeah.
means you're like stroking that person's penis with your hand.
I would like you to remove my hand, please.
She takes off the glove.
All right.
No, I'm joking, but serious, it's not that bad. Sex isn't bad.
That's yeah. I just not a fan.
Have you tried it? When robots even
No.
That she's like in her bed.
And he like lays down next to her. Just, I don't know.
Like you haven't tried?
I
Don't go looking at
I
me
don't
about
think
it. I'm
Well,
not-
no. I don't think we have, or like at least I don't
That's
have any
fair.
way of doing that. Never thought about it. I don't think I want to do it.
That's fair. You don't have to. You know, some people don't like it at all, so you're fine. You're fine on that front. Plus, you're like a robot, so like I can't imagine it would do much for you. Maybe like somebody could like rub your flowers or something.
I'm gonna pollinate.
Well, I also thought
Negative
I
inspiration.
also thought I
Vince.
couldn't like I also thought I couldn't get like drunk or like eat. And like I can do that. So like can I?
Next time, you know what? Maybe when we get to Bazzoxan, we can talk to somebody who knows like a lot about plants, and you guys can talk about like pollination and stuff. I imagine that's how it would go, right?
He like turns over and he's like, "Okay, we don't have to talk this anymore."
I don't know.
No, it's okay. It was stupid. It's fine. We can go back to sleep. I'm sorry I woke you.
Vashti, you lay on your back, razzing your friend a little bit more. Mal, you like turn over like, oh man. You guys look out at Katha, big silvery white moon in the sky, and this crescent of red that hangs there for a while. And then, all of a sudden, that red moon flares a little bit. You see its crescent status fill immediately. It is a full red rudist moon. And the craggy fissures around for miles begin to just almost like unsettle for a moment. And then you feel something shift in each of you before it and goes back to crescent
The blood moon rises
once
once
again.
Careful, Link.
All the bokoblins popping up again. What you gonna do?
Ah.
You just wasted all your bomb arrows dealing with them. Guess what?
So wait,
Don't even
we have this weird feeling
have
inside
that
our
weird
bodies.
feeling inside my bones. It goes electric when you turn it on, you know?
Do Peter and Pats
Alright.
feel this if they're unconscious?
No, yeah, not yet.
Okay. Cool.
You
Cool.
see that too, right?
That was whack. That was whack as shit, man. You saw that? Like the moon? And actually like sits up. She's like, I've never seen you do that before.
Neither have I. Is that what sex feels like?
No!
Alright, well I don't know.
Ooh.
All right. Mal,
Alright, sorry for waking you. You can go to sleep. But that was cool though.
Vashti, you find rest. Mal, your watch goes by after that without any other note. Peter!
Staring at the moon for the next couple hours.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
definitely.
Peter.
Nothing changes after that. Peter, you wake up. It is now your turn. You may make a perception check, please.
Peter goes from lying like flat on his back to just like upright, cross-legged position.
Yeah.
As soon as the time is like,
Is it like one swift motion too?
yeah, all one motion. That was a natural 20 for a total of 27.
Yeah, you see for miles.
You can count all of Pask's freckles.
Yeah.
Can you make that?
Yes.
How
27?
34, 35, 36.
how do you want to do anything quick on your watch?
If everyone else is asleep, he just sits there and ponders the gods and how everyone was talking about them, because all he knows is that the gods are the enemy of invention and progress.
Fair enough.
That's all he. That's all he thinks about.
That's all he thinks about. You're like, man,
Wow.
they're evil.
Wow. Oh my god. We were gonna kill him for a reason.
But
I did forget about that aspect.
But yeah, no, that's it. He has nothing.
you guys, with your way, you can all sleep. Vashti, you finish your long rest. Everyone may take their long rest if they used anything. If not, the next day awakens you all, and the rest of the day is yours to begin to travel. Is there anything else you would like to talk about?
Peter, we were talking about home the other day. Do you have any urge to go back to where you came from?
I mean, just to check in on Dev, but I hope they're doing okay. Otherwise, not really. Dev told me to head out into the world, find something new to live for, and I was like, okay. And so I went walking, because that was my initial command to follow. And then I found you guys, and now I'm following my own commands. So maybe I'll go back home just to see if there's anything interesting, but mostly to check on Dev and Peter, the first Peter. He's probably doing okay. But yeah, no. Otherwise, no real reason to go back.
What was Dev like?
Oh, he was lovely. He went around fixing up all the other people like me he could find, and he sent them on their way. I was one of the last ones he found. He wasn't in the best shape by the time he got to me because it took a lot out of him. But he just seemed a little worn out. He did his best to rebuild everyone because a lot of people were missing some key aspects to live. And sometimes he couldn't find the right components, and so he had to use some stuff of his own. So he was a little. He probably saw better days at some point.
Dev,
He helped me get back up.
Dev was similar to you then? He had
Yes.
parts that could be removed? Okay, interesting. Dev.
Oh, I called him
That
Dev.
sound
That's not
pretty
his actual name.
From you hitting
Oh.
your head, Vince?
The actual knocking, yeah, that was my head.
Jesus.
That was
Hollow.
loud.
Dude.
Hollow.
I have heard you do that before. I don't know why I was surprised.
Yikes.
Did you happen to know their actual name? Just in
Oh,
case.
Devexian. I called him Dev because they were my first friend, and so we gave each other nicknames. He didn't give me one. I just thought it was really cool.
I'm gonna run under the bold assumption that Pask has no idea who it is.
No
with
fucking
Devexian
clue,
is.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stayed behind. They needed some time to rest. They couldn't get I think I was the last one because by the time I got up, everyone else had already hurried along. They all did their own thing. But yeah, no, I hung out for just a bit, say goodbye to some people who didn't make it, and then I went and went on my merry way.
Okay.
Vince and Peter just both had an idea. maybe I would like to go back. So I can get my siblings back up because Dev couldn't really help them. They were a little too far gone, but maybe I can do something to help them.
Would you need materials for that?
Oh,
Bunch of rope.
Or is it more specialized stuff that would
well,
only be
they
on
were
AO?
crushed under many tons of rubble. I don't know how, maybe a little bit to dig them out and then reassemble them, but the components to rebuild 3 robots wouldn't be too bad if it was all 5 of them. No, 2 robots. Sorry, my math is wrong. Components for 2 robots wouldn't be bad. If all 5 of them were still there, that's another story. But the 3 were all gone. I don't know where they went. But the two I would like to help.
Well, you are one of those 3.
Yeah.
So there's 2 that are still there.
There are 2 that are very much dead.
Do you, I mean, you'd need the parts, and then how do you power?
How do you power? Great mystery.
Blood.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Whenever you go do that,
Life.
can I think I've already asked this, but could I go with you?
Yeah, sure. Maybe if Dev is still around, maybe he can identify you. Sorry, Vashti? Yeah.
Yeah.
You could put your magic plants on them.
Maybe the plants can help them. I don't really know much about them, but I remember them being nice. I think.
Speaking about magic
There's
on
plant
you,
arms
that
and legs for them and stuff.
speaking of magic on you that we haven't super uncovered, when have you been able to transform into animals, my guy?
Oh, I just really thought hard about it, and then I was just able to do it. And that's I kind of went in the same mindset that when I was being tested a lot, they kind of kept telling me to just think outwardly with many arms, and then that's where the blades came from. So I was just kind of I just want to think like this, and that's how I kind of put that together. And then I just started thinking in the way that I wanted to think, and then I kind of woke up as Snake.
You wanted to think like a snake, so you were a snake?
Yeah. I feel like I feel like I have the ability to do a bit more than just that, but that was really fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. It made things you're able to do when you think for yourself. You can become a snake.
You let it be known. Follow your dreams, be a snake.
Follow your dreams.
Um,
Snake. Be a man. Die.
Peter and Vashti, you guys see something in the distance. For a second, it's a few blurry shapes, and as you get closer, you see a horde of mammoths. You see 3 mammoths, like a mammoth family. Brown, dark brown fur, walking along. Except when you get closer, they're not. You're about 900 feet away. They're not walking gently. They're fucking running. Because a shadow is moving through the air. There is a long-winged creature, large tail,
I love Ice Age.
little claws trying to snatch at them, and just
Holy
wisps
shit.
of shadow is accosting the mammoths.
Shit, that's cool. How far away are they from us?
900 feet.
Are they heading towards us?
No,
or what?
they're kind of neutral. They're not heading away from you, but they're also not heading towards you. They're kind of moving like a Mario game from side to side.
Like parallel.
Yeah.
Adjacent.
Adjacent.
Or perpendicular.
I don't know.
That or they're just running laps around
Parallel,
us.
perpendicular.
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 Peter's gonna start walking. He's like, "Oh shit!" Well, not swearing. He doesn't swear, but he's gonna start moving faster towards them.
Okay, so you guys
Let's
watch
not
as
get
Peter
involved.
diverges off the path and starts walking into the field.
Shit.
Forget.
Um,
Did we say next time Peter wants to deal with an animal, it's he's got to learn for himself, or are we trying to stop this?
Peter.
But as I'm still walking, but just his head is owl turned around.
Part of
Jeez.
animals is that you don't interrupt their hunts, you know? Leave no
What?
trace.
But the baby,
Leave no trace.
we're not gonna do anything.
No, That is the circle of life happening over there.
You guys are talking to Peter, Pask, and Mal while this is happening. You guys just see as this creature is attacking, like, the mammoths, and then you see its whole... and start flying towards you guys as Vashti and Peter are having this conversation.
Guys.
All right, I don't think we have to worry about interrupting its hunt.
How are we tastier than the elephants?
We don't
Am
put up
I
as much as a
crazy?
fight.
How close to the terrain do I resemble it right now?
Well, your body is actually like a stark difference, but the flora is the only piece that is. So if
I
you
put my
lay
cloak
down,
on.
you could be like
Yeah, if I
a
put my
suit of
like cloak
armor.
on,
Well, you're-
if I put my cloak on, would I blend in more to the ground?
No, this is a brown coat, and the kind of craggy, kind of gray lands of this is different. You have not brought a costume, like a ghillie suit, basically. You have.
What if I use my thneed?
your
My
thneed?
multicolored thneed.
Well,
Makes you more conspicuous.
you're now like
Well, maybe if I
Robin to
make
a
myself-
Batman, incredibly noticeable and easy to shoot at.
But if nature's taught me anything, the more colorful something is, it's most likely poisonous. And he'll
That's
think I'm like
great,
a poison dart frog.
Mal. I'm
you
gonna
see it
tap
goes-
Mal.
No, I don't fuck with this.
And
I
it's
don't
no longer
fuck, yeah,
there?
He eats me.
It's no
Oh.
longer there, and it goes into a puff of shadow, and it's now closer to you guys. What are you guys doing?
What the fuck? This thing's a shadow stepping bird.
How
I'm-
close
Is it big? Is it big?
It's big. It is classified as a
casting-
large creature.
I'm casting.
We're level
I'm
4,
casting-
guys. We're level 4. Do we think we can take this bird?
No!
Let me cast my defensive stuff, and then maybe I cast major
How
armor
far?
myself,
How far?
and then I
Sorted
cast it on Mal.
You're
Is
gonna
there
cast,
anything
You're
around
casting
us?
what on Mal?
Mage armor.
I believe major armor is only on yourself, correct?
Is it just self? No, it's touch. And it's not concentration. You touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor, and a protective magical force surrounds it until the spell ends. The target's base AC becomes 13 plus its dex modifier. The spell ends if the target dons armor, or if you dismiss it as an action.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Why?
My AC is naturally higher than 14. My dex is 1.
Oh, then never mind. I don't.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah,
Never
you don't
mind.
do that.
I don't. I just do it on myself.
My
So-
armor class is 17 now.
I
You-
cast
I'm
12
good.
life on myself.
Okay. What does that do?
So it's
It's
10th
Temp HP.
yourself with a necromantic facsimile of life. You gain 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points for the duration. However, I'm casting it at 2nd level, so that means I get 2d4.
Valid. You.
Or sorry, it's 1d4 plus 9. Like that.
Okay.
At 2nd level.
I am a barbarian.
So you pull out you pull out Gus's axe.
I pull out Gus's axe. I
Yep.
stand my ground. And I will take the dodge action.
Absolutely.
However many times it takes until it gets close to us.
Vincey, what are you doing?
We can't run away from it.
Peter gets down on all fours.
Uh-huh.
Like, not on his knees, but just on all fours. And first I'm going to cast, as an action, Summon Beast.
You
And so...
dick bag. Okay.
Yeah. Because I can fucking do this. I summon a land beast, and so it looks like a spectral robotic bear next to me. And then as a bonus action, because in wild shape I can still focus on previously cast spells, I wild shape into a robotic brown fucking bear.
2 bears are better than 1.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
I think he's
so
just one D&D.
Mal, you pull out Gus's axe. You actually look down at the handle and see it's carved into the handle. Gus's axe. Past
that
you mutter under your breath very quickly, and a force field of kind of gravitational pushing outward like energy washes over you. Vashti, you just kind of take the finger and run it down your arm, like kind of just instinctually, kind of coming to your fingertip, and a wave of necromantic energy kind of just seeps into you, almost like a mantle, to protect you further. And then you guys watch as Peter just holds out his hand, the whole middle finger raises up, it goes zzzt, a little gadget comes out as a piece of the hand falls into the arm, and then you hear clingle 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 as a little bell rings. It seals back up, and a green kind of flared energy erupts, and a giant robotic bear sits there. And then you guys just hear a transformer sound as the body grows, extended plating shifts, and the concept of the robot getting down onto like all fours but not at the knees, just on, is kind of creepy, because the body would just kind of like be weird already, but it's unnatural the way he accordions in many ways. And then you just see all this plating just sprout out, like mass that was not there is now there. And at this point, as the creature gets closer and closer, I need everyone to roll initiative, please. And could you tell me your bear companion first, please?
It just takes its turn immediately after me.
I love that. Can you tell me
makes
your
life
initiative
easy.
then?
So,
Bad. 3.
Okay.
3.
so
Excellent. Hold on.
Fuck my life.
So we all did bad.
Vashti of the Hills.
That's a 9.
Oh my goodness. Mal.
That is also a 9.
Ooh.
9.
Argent Pask.
I got 16.
Okay, alright.
Hey, okay.
Oh.
And I got a...
I got a hoya.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can never roll well on initiative.
So now that we've introduced the idea that Peter can somewhat accordion, I really want an animatic of these 4 characters singing "If I Had $1 Million," and he is the accordion bit while Mal does the guitar bit on his lyre.
Oh my god.
I frog.
Okay. We start.
You always wanted a monkey.
I love that song. I really do love that
good.
song.
Did you
I
hear
heard it
that
today, and that's all I
they
could think
rewrote
about.
it? They rewrote it for like 2022, and it's like all about the cost of inflation and like buying stuff you actually need. It is so funny.
Where?
Cancel
Send
the
it,
stream.
send it.
I have to see it now.
I need this.
Gotta show my parents it, because that's the thing we see in the car. Okay, so as you guys all
we sing
prepare
in the car.
rapidly, I know, but I'm cheating on you with my family. Say psych.
Jack, Jack is a bit of a red flag. I'm just gonna point that one out for
Yeah.
you.
You love red
You know what?
flags, y'all do.
I've had some rose-colored glasses on lately, but that one I can see.
So as you guys all prepare, the creature and just in a burst of shadow arrives. He is first in the initiative.
Of fucking course he is.
And you see the long neck. It's almost like a wyvern from fiction, but swirling shadow revolves around it consistently as it lands in front of you. I need all of y'all to make me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Really?
On a disadvantage?
Yes.
That's not very cash money of
Because you guys were touched by the moon of ill omen.
Oh, son of a
you.
salamander.
I need to put this dice in timeout. I am
Also, your bear needs to make it at a regular.
Sure.
The bear was fine.
It's
All right, not terrible, not terrible.
All right.
a bad roll, but it's not a bad
Vashti,
number.
natural 1.
you fail horribly. Pask,
I got a 15.
you save. Bincy,
Peter got a 19,
Passed.
and the spirit got a +3, a 17.
Passed. Mal,
Lovely.
I also got a 15.
you pass. So anyone who failed, you guys are paralyzed until the Gloomstalker's next turn. Yeah, paralyzed. As it
Hold up. I gotta double check what paralyzed
and
does.
you in not fear, but all your muscles just avert to this noise and just and you are stuck in that position.
Any attack has a critical.
Yeah.
I'm so
Get-
glad I false lifed myself.
Oh,
Get in its way.
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
And from the ground, rising from the
Jesus.
dirt, 2 skeletons appear.
Jesus Christ, dog. Okay.
That is the end of its
Oh,
turn.
this is fine.
Argent passed, and now your turn, Mal. You're on deck.
Okay. How far is this thing from me?
Let's say like a good 30 feet.
Okay. Is it possible for me to get an angle, catching a skeleton and this
No,
beast?
because the skeletons are behind you.
They're behind me. Oh, God.
So, like, Gloomstalker, you guys, skeletons.
How close are the skeletons
Pretty-
together? And
Skeletons are pretty close together. They're close to you guys, though.
okay.
Chris, can I imagine saying that like how Josh Peck says,
I'm going to.
Wait, Liam, what you just call me?
what?
You kind of glitched out for me. It just sounded like you said a slur.
Oh, oops. No, I said, oh, God. I was making a Drake and Josh reference, if that helps ease your mind at all.
Megan.
Megan! I really hope it didn't appear like that on the stream.
We just upload that shit.
Don't make a short out of that one, please.
I will.
Eat you alive.
No.
Get around to uploading to TikTok.
Alright, Pask, what are you doing?
Megan!
Yeah, I am going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp
Earth and Grasp. What does it have
on
to
this.
do?
It has to make a strength saving throw, please.
Alright.
Oh, uh-oh. That's alright.
What's math even? 17.
You do pass the time. We still take damage.
Okay, roll that damage.
Blah, 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 blah.
Who is this on? The Gloomstalker?
Oh,
Big bird,
wait.
a little
It
skeleton.
might not take damage.
Bird.
Okay, this was on
Target
Big Bird?
must succeed on a failed save. It takes the damage. Okay, so it does not take the damage.
Okay, this was on Big Bird, right?
This was on Big Bird, yes.
Thank you.
We're attacking.
But it
What's up,
is
Vince?
still there, so I can make it. I can make it attack again.
Who are you
Question was
guys?
asked 3 times, and just Jack would not.
I'm sorry, I was so focused on figuring out whether it actually did or did not take damage.
Okay, yeah. Weaves out of the hand very quickly and smashes all the kind of earth that's risen. The earth, like, compacts back together and creates another hand. Just around
Alright.
the hand is this kind of glowing, purpley spectral energy that just kind of compacts it with gravity to keep it stable. Is there anything else you want to do, Pasky?
I want to get between Vashti and the skeletons. I feel like they.
You can definitely do that. Mal, it is now your turn. Vashti, oops, sorry. Peter is now on deck.
I am on that deck.
I will rage.
Yeah,
I'm gonna activate the rage protocol.
absolutely. Your
Rage
body
protocol.
whirs and clicks. A kind of red tinge comes to the crystal, and you guys hear. What did you roll on your table?
I rolled a 3, which is not okay. It's kind of cool. The pixie is back.
Hell yeah, that's what I wanted.
Except this time it's a goth pixie because we're in Jorhas.
It's like
So this cute little like goth pixie
erupts
appears.
into flames around you.
He's an e-girl.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up?
And are the skeleton? No, fuck it. I gotta throw it at that bird. She's gonna appear and just go like, hey, and then I'm gonna point towards the big.
You point to
gloomy
the
dusk
you
bird.
yeah, you could point to goth Big Bird, and she goes,
Yeah.
"Cool, I could deal with that."
All right.
And you see her
And,
little wings
yeah,
like,
so-
and she zooms over to the Gloomstalker, goes, "Hey, I guess I'm here to like fuck your shit up. Honestly, I love your look overall, but like I think it is a little too reminiscent of early kind of just." You didn't put enough effort into it. And it explodes.
So
Very
I think
Dracula.
she explodes at the end of the current turn.
Okay. Is there anything else?
So
you'd like to...
does that
she's...
mean mine?
Yes. So
Okay.
so she's like your style is reminiscent
middle
of a
of-
very like not very good period of time where we were excluding a lot of people of color, and I don't like that look for you, honestly. And she's just like going off on this Gloomstalker. What would you
and
like to
then-
do?
You're
With
being
my-
cancelled, Gloomstalker.
With my movement, and I'm gonna move over to the front of Vashti, and with Pask defending her from the skeletons, I'm gonna try to block her from the bird.
Okay.
And use the... Oh god, where are they? Where are the things I can do? that
Still have an
aren't
action
attacking?
left.
Yes. Damn it. Is there an action I can do to, like, protect?
No.
There's no defend.
In this class.
You could just like aggro.
You could just beat it shit.
You know
until
what?
it
You know
couldn't
what? I'll
hurt.
hold an action. I'll hold an attack
Okay.
for if something gets within my range or Vashti's range. If we're next to each other, it should be similar, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'll hold my action until something comes up to Vashti or I.
Cool. That's the end of your
And
turn.
that will end my turn, and then
Oh, Pixie
Goth
explodes.
girl.
Yeah.
Oh, boom.
She goes,
So-
you know what? I think this could just be a little ignorant experience for you, and I don't really want to cancel you for that, because how else would you learn? However, I do have to explode in your face now. And explodes.
and it needs to make a dexterity saving throw,
Alrighty.
and it needs to beat 8 plus my proficiency plus my constitution. So I believe that's a 15.
Okay. He does pass, or they do pass.
Okay.
He got a 17.
Okay, then she just explodes with like no fanfare at all.
Doesn't take half damage or anything.
Hello.
As far as I know,
We'll read it again.
must
see if it-
succeed on a dex saving throw or take a d6 force damage. So
Sorry,
no.
Bubby. Does it keep going
Hey,
until the
it-
rage ends, or...
Every turn, I can do the same thing again as a bonus action.
Got it. Okay. Explodes. The stalker just... and peeks through the flames.
of cancel culture.
Really, the only thing that cancel culture does is punish people that have less fundamental protection in their careers. And really, anyone
God,
who
he does
actively needs to be cancelled or deplatformed is still on the platform. It is the skeleton's turn now, so we immediately...
Everyone else is like, what?
You're so far away!
So far away.
It is the
I
skeleton's...
missed when the pixie just screamed.
Yeah. The I just wish
okay?
I just wish the pixie was an eco-terrorist again.
Yeah.
At least that I could relate.
It is a skeleton's turn, and it's immediately gonna walk over and try and attack Mal. So let's immediately go back to Mal. Make your 2 attacks, please.
Okay. I only make 1 attack. We're only level 4.
You're right.
No.
You're
just
absolutely
one
right.
attack.
Yes, it is.
But
Right.
hey, if you want to
That's
give
not-
him a second attack for
No.
You use your scare.
So that's gonna be oopsie poop. So 17 to hit.
That absolutely hits. Go for it. Roll
Okay.
that
Mash
damage.
that's good.
E.
That's a D12.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck my goddamn life. That's 7 slashing damage.
7 slashing damage. Alrighty.
I rolled a fucking 3 on a D12.
Scattering
There's
bones
other numbers.
and ribs and pieces of scrapped armor
9
just
other numbers in
fly.
this fucking
Its
thing.
head, its little helmet on his head, just like scatters around before like clink 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 clink.
Pretty funny.
All right, I
Um,
touched it, guys.
And then it's going to strike you with its bone short sword.
Cool.
The bone short sword.
It happens.
That's only a 12 though.
Misses.
Own me.
Alrighty, next Bone Boy's turn.
Own me.
And so, gonna
The bone.
shamble over, and it's going to go for Pask.
Heyo.
I didn't pay.
No, AO is in here.
Packed.
Yeah.
I
wish.
No, 7. That misses. You just the armor that you have, you just pushes it off, and that is the end of that turn. Vashti, it's now the end of your turn. Peter, it is now your turn.
When do I get unparalyzed?
At the end of the Gloomstalker's turn.
Awesome. Okay. Mal may not be able to multi-attack, but a brown bear sure can. So, first attack is my bite. I'm
Who are you
gonna
going
bite
for?
it. The Gloomstalker, because
Thank
that
you.
was the thing that was hurting the mammoths. So the 21 hit.
It does.
Okay, cool. So from the bite, a motherfucker is gonna take 7 points of piercing damage. Nom nom nom. Now my claw attack
Yeah, absolutely.
My multi-attack.
does a. It's gonna hit. I rolled a natural 19.
Yep, that absolutely hits, yeah.
That's 2d6.
I just love the
Plus 4.
abandoning of the roll.
Yeah. I was doing the math and it didn't need it. That's 14 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
with
yeah,
claws.
that's tasty.
And yeah.
I'm just gonna take a picture. Hold on. I'll send it to you guys later.
Okay, sure.
It's fine. It's a funny thing. Don't worry.
okay.
You rush forward and bite into its tail. It's and then when it like looks back, you rear and claw it in the face. Wisps of shadow like fall off of it just before they like kind of coalesce back around in the already shadows swirling around it as it and like looks at you. That is Bear Peter's turn. Robo Bear.
Here.
Yes, Spirit Bear. It is going to. Let me look at it. It has pack tactics,
It does.
so it has advantage on its attacks while
does.
I'm within it.
Yes.
And it is going to maul this motherfucker.
Do you get that as well as a bear?
No, normal bears do
Okay.
not. This spirit just looks like a bear.
No, I didn't know if you, by becoming a bear, also
No.
got this, and I was
No,
like,
no, no.
He's
"That's
a
Yeah.
specific
Axe.
kind of
They only
bear.
have keen smell.
pretty nuts."
11 plus my spell attack is a 7, so an 18. to
That does hit.
Cool. And that's,
Was that with advantage?
yes, that was with advantage.
Oh.
The other one was a natural 1.
Ooh.
Mm.
D8 plus 4 plus spells level, so okay. A D8 plus 6. Holy shit, this is a lot. Holy shit, that was rolled an 8. 14 points of piercing damage.
Fucking tasty.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty hot.
Does he get multi-attack, or is that the end?
No, not until its 4th level spell.
Got it. Okay, end of
Oh.
Robo Bear. Bears beats Gloomstalk Battleca. So top. That is top of the round as the spirit robot bear. And bites the other side of the tail as the Gloomstalker's like.
That was unironically a very good bear noise.
It is the Gloomstalker's turn again. Excellent. It disappears
Motherfucker.
and is in the air over top of you guys, and it is gonna snatch Vasti.
I can't believe Ashley's gonna die again.
Has advantage on this attack roll.
Literally bullshit. Literally
Um,
bullshit.
wow, that's really great. 23 to hit.
Is Mal holding that action?
He has
No,
already
he
used
just
that
used it.
action.
I took
Oh,
it on the
yeah.
skeleton.
Oh shoot,
Can-
I forgot.
I
I
as
should
a
have worded it to
reaction
if something attacks you.
As a reaction.
That sometimes.
grab onto
Oh, yeah.
Vashti.
No.
Could I,
No.
as a reaction, attack the bird?
You've already used a reaction.
No, I used my held action.
Your held
That is-
action
you
is,
use your
is
reaction.
using your reaction, honey.
Damn it.
It's your
Um,
reaction is what triggers it.
This is technically top of the round, so we all have our
No, you get
reactions
your
back, or
reaction
it's
back on your turn.
on your
At
turn.
the top of our turn. Damn it. Okay.
Sorry. So,
So,
Yeah, I tried.
oh, you don't have like spell sniper or anything? You can't do like spell as a reaction task?
no, that would be Warcaster,
Cool.
and that's when, you know.
Warcaster.
Yeah.
So,
That's a no.
snatched from the air, or from the ground, Vashti. This is technically a crit.
Can I tapping sting it?
Or you're paralyzed.
I know, but it would be fun.
You take,
I wanted-
this is total 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh.
As the claws, oh, sorry, that's just portions of it, I'm sorry. I have to read this whole stuff. So that's 10 necrotic damage, and then,
Yeah, motherfucker.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
you take another 17 points
Oh.
That
as
was
of
like
slashing
really
damage. So
something
the claws pierce and slash into you. You get pulled out from the group, lifted up. Let's see, how many
That's not very cash money.
gets lifted up 80 feet in the air. You are grappled. That is the
Adios.
end of the Gloomstalker's turn. It is Argent Pask's turn. Mal is on deck.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Hey, I can catch her if we can get it to drop her.
Okay.
80 feet is entirely out of my range.
Also, Vashti, you are no longer paralyzed.
Oh, that's very nice of you, DM.
Halfway
no
through
problem.
getting damaged, just like silenced to.
Would I be able
Okay.
to use a reaction?
What is your reaction?
Hellish Rebuke.
No, because when you took the damage, you were still paralyzed. When it hit its end of its turn, that's when it. And then you went.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So because my ending, or the paralysis ending after the damage, I don't have the time to do my
Correct.
reaction. Okay.
Correct.
Fuck, dude.
Okay.
Alright.
That's rough.
Alright. We can get her.
Okay.
We can get her. We can get her.
Okay.
Okay.
Can get her. We just need to let it go.
Yeah. As an action, as an action, Maximilian's Earthen Grasp is going to move
Okay.
to be within range of a skeleton and attempt to
Oh, yeah.
grab it.
Okay. Absolutely. It has to make what
Make a
save?
strength saving throw, please.
This skeleton's weak as shit.
That's just a 10.
That does fail.
Okay. How much damage?
Yeah. It takes 6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained.
You grind this skeleton into fucking dust because it's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. As you just
Ooh, lovely.
the gravity and the grip fully just like meat grinds it,
Jesus Christ.
and then it does not exist anymore. It is atoms to the wind.
He's like gritting his teeth like, good.
Ugh,
Still gotta deal with that.
you're like ugh, dead people.
Ugh.
Um,
Ugh.
that
I hate them almost as much as I hate alive people.
was your action, bonus action, and movement.
Please. The thing just went straight up, right?
Yeah, like
Okay.
grabbed onto Bashi.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
Fast is the bear.
Well, the bear can't fly.
Like, what's your speed? Yeah, but
Bear can't
if it-
fly. I do have 40 feet.
Could a bear carry a person?
I'm considered a large beast.
What's the strength of the bear?
The bear is a 19.
The bear could carry a person, so long as they're like maybe not metal like Mal.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, yeah. You
like,
could you could
put a-
hop,
put a
you could
small
hop on that
pask.
bear. You could hop on that bear and up its speed by 10.
Could.
That's there, right there.
I'm gonna hop on. I'm gonna hop on the non-Peter bear, the bear that Peter
Okay.
controls.
Okay, spirit bear.
Okay.
Spirit bear.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, that one still has a strength of 18. Okay.
Oh,
Pass
sorry,
Is a
I thought-
wizard, it's fine.
Okay.
I thought
yeah.
that was the bear you were referring to. Sorry, I also kind of forgot
There's Peter Bear and then there's Spirit Bear.
that you're different for some reason.
They are
You're
different.
there's
Bear.
pear, and then there's robo bear.
There's rare and then there's pear. Got it.
There's pear and robert.
Oh, bear! Hey, I love turning red.
I haven't seen it yet.
Four towns my fucking bias, dude.
Okay, I haven't
was-
seen it yet, so we won't talk.
It's Barrow from Inside Job.
That is the end of your turn, Pask. Unless you have a bonus action.
No, just no.
Okay.
It's all going great.
Mal, it is your turn. Vashti, you are on deck.
Okay, shit ass. Fuck. If I wanted to change to the javelin I have, that's an action to change weapons.
I'd say it's a bonus if you drop your axe completely. If you just went plink, I'd let you get away with it.
That's Gus's axe. I'm not gonna let some fucking.
Then it would be a full
little
action
skeleton
to
take my axe.
carefully pull
Cool.
away your axe and pull out your javelin.
All right, and you said that the bird went 80 feet in
80
the air.
feet in the air.
Cool.
It wanted to get
where's
away
that
from
other
those
s-
fucking bears.
Yeah, where's the other skeleton?
Right beside you.
Cool. I'm gonna take a reckless swing at the skeleton.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
That's 16 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, roll that
Okay.
damage.
Come on, D12s.
Get that bitch.
Okay.
Eh,
That's 9 points of slashing damage.
okay.
And then, like, after the swing, Mal's just gonna, like, look towards the skeleton, and the pixie's just gonna appear right in front of its face.
Hey, I really like your look. Sorry about this.
It's
And it
very
needs to make
skeleton point of view.
Dexterity
right.
saving throw.
Right.
Kristen, never say those words to me again.
14.
It fails, so it
Alright.
takes 3 force damage.
Okay. Blowing off pieces of skeleton. Whatever is keeping the skeleton alive, it's hanging on by a literal thread, as there's a thread of magic down the spinal column that just, like, is struggling to keep bits and bones together.
And then last thing is I'm just gonna shout, "Go after her! I've got the skeleton."
Alrighty. Skeleton is gonna go now. Gonna make a short sword attack at you. It has advantage because reckless.
Reckless.
13.
It misses.
Yeah. The magic of it just kind of like a puppet, just trying to, and then you just like, and you're like, okay. That is the end of Skeleton's turn. Vashti, you're 80 feet up in the air. This creature is like looking down at its prey and at the other creatures down below, like looking around, just trying to find a direction.
Looking at me?
Yeah, it's made eye contact with you.
That's really cute. I'm gonna cast blindness on it.
Okay. What does it have to do?
Constitution saving.
Absolutely. Natural 20.
Ow!
You. And then you point your fucking finger, your raggedy finger, and it.
Why do you want
like,
to say rat finger?
I was gonna say rat finger. I'm thinking about my cat, and the kind of shadows almost polish over its face before it and then the shadows come back to it. That was your action, I believe.
Like, you could let go at any time. It's totally okay.
Yeah, that is my action.
Bonus action?
I don't have any bonus action.
All right, and you're grappled, so your speed is 0. That is the end of Vashti of the Hill's turn. Pear, if you will.
Peter Bear. What?
Not entirely sure what it wants. Now the thing's in the air. Bruh. I don't know what to do. Peter is going to hold whatever. I don't know what Pask wants of Peter.
It's well, you have control of the spell that he's on. You can
Yeah.
drop Wild Shape as a bonus action if you have spells that could help you here.
I could, but bear.
Bear.
Okay.
But bear.
Your good friend Vashti is up in the air and it's possibly
Yeah,
becoming lunge.
Yeah, you know what? Bonus action, I revert back to Peter. Magical Spirit Bear is still staying there.
Absolutely.
It can't fly, so Pask is just chilling on it. And then
I thought if in case it starts booking, this thing is faster than me.
oh yeah, for sure. In that case, I'm going to cast 80 feet, 80 feet, 80 feet.
Yeah, it's a weird range.
Never fucking mind.
Yeah.
Is summon spirit?
No.
concentration?
Summon Spirit is in fact concentration. However, I can cast it again to have it appear next to them as a air spirit, and it will no longer be a bear. It will be something else that can
I really
fly.
thought you meant you were just gonna drop the bear right on its back.
Is that what you are going to do?
I am going to recast Summon Beast
You are on the ground past?
to be because it is. I can cast it at like 90 feet away from me. It is going to appear above the Gloomstalker, and as a bear, I want it to use its attack to grapple the Gloomstalker, and it has advantage because Vashti is within 5 feet of it.
Vashti
Correct?
is not. Yes, but I'm going to say here that Vashti is not a viable threat for the bear to get,
Pack tactics.
pack
Okay.
tactic on it.
Because I'm kind of grappled.
Yeah.
Oh, that's valid. That's valid. Okay, so it's just gonna be a straight roll.
Okay.
And
It's a grapple, yeah.
yeah, so yeah, cool. It's a 19 plus whatever the fuck.
No. What's the total?
Spell is my spell attack. So 19 plus 7 is a 26.
26. Holy shit.
That will do it.
Oh.
Got a 22.
Big.
Is it boom? And now you guys watch as Vashti's getting whipped around as this Gloomstalker is like, and this bear is like, like just holding on as you guys watch as it's just a Looney Tunes pile of smoke just in the air right now.
Okay, that helps.
That is the end of those two turns. Top of the round 3.
Fight.
The Gloomstalker. Yeah, the Gloomstalker is gonna go down a little bit.
It's going down.
Lowers
How much?
probably
Area
about
bear, was he?
probably about 40 feet. So it's about 40 feet off the ground now.
We're back in business, boys.
And then it goes. "Ah!" And I need everyone to make me another Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Is it still a
Still a
disadvantage? 'cause of the
disadvantage?
moon?
Still a disadvantage.
Right.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Oh Okay.
Don't
Okay.
tell me just yet.
Thank God for high con.
Bear with me. Sorry.
Bear.
There's
Pear,
two
roll
bears
with me.
with you. Oh no, just one bear with you.
Yeah, just one. I did need to drop it to
wonder-
recast.
Dude, that was clutch though.
That was great. That was
Aerial
insanely
bear
smart use of that
maneuvers.
spell. Yeah.
The only
ABM.
reason
Oh my god.
the only reason the British Air Force stopped dropping bears was because it was too effective.
Is PETA
They
really
wanted to give their
up in
enemies a
face
fighting
about
chance.
it?
Yeah. I'm sorry, what was that?
That PETA really got up in their business about it.
You can't keep dropping bears on your enemies.
This is
Yeah,
I will continue to
1947.
only drop bears on my enemies.
This is 1947. Your organization doesn't exist yet.
just every Finnish person turns around and is like, and who's gonna stop me?
Okay.
They're trained bears. Who's gonna stop me?
Vashti, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
Passed. Passed.
I got a 15.
Passed.
I thought you said pass instead
Peter.
of passed.
Peter got a 15. Spirit Bear got a 16.
Passed. Male. Male? Mal.
Male.
Male. Warrior male.
16.
Everyone passes this turn. However,
Is the skeleton?
God
damn it.
4 more skeletons
Hello?
appear.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Carried out
Did
here.
the original skeleton have to make a Constitution saving throw?
No.
Fuck.
Something that he's summoning.
So the Gloomstalker didn't get a whole lot done other than solving more skeleton or bringing more skeletons. It is now Pask's turn.
Okay. So he's 40 feet. He's within 40 feet. He's got a bear on him. He's carrying a Vashti. An entire Vashti.
Entire Vashti.
Just. Ooh, it's within 30 feet.
The
he's
Gloomstalker is 40
40
feet in here.
40.
40 feet
Okay,
in the
so
air.
I can't make him heavier, which is a problem. But
There are also 5 skeletons around me right now.
there are, but I want to deal with the flying threat right now because I feel like if we don't deal with him, there's going to be more skeletons.
That's true. That's true. It does have Vashti.
Um,
Okay, yeah. Having a whole Vashti is better than having half Vashti.
if
I would
a
prefer her to remain as
oh no,
whole as
that's
possible.
30 feet too. All of the stuff that I want to use here is 30 feet.
Get shit on, nerd.
I'm going to.
Geology is a terrible study! Like,
I'm going to.
Reject science, embrace nature.
Become monkey.
Become monkey.
monkey.
As Peter turns into a fucking chimpanzee.
Yep.
Just starts screeching and throwing robo shit.
Alright, Pask, what are you doing?
He is going to, as an action. I so want to taunt this thing with message, but I think I'll just say it. He's going to make his Maximilian's grasp grab another skeleton.
Okay, the one that's damaged horribly or one of the freshies?
Give me one of the freshies.
Okay. What
I
was
want
its
a
dex
fresh
save?
skeleton. It's a strength save.
Strength save, natural one.
Oh, well. He takes 12 damage of the bludgeoning variety.
So 24 total. You fucking crush this
Oh my
creature.
God.
Alright.
Another atomized, scattered into the wind.
And then I'm going to yell out, I'm going to turn your wings into a poncho! Get down here!
You'll make a lovely purse.
That is the end of Pask's turn. It is now all
Yes.
the Skelly's turn except for one. And they're all going to go up to Mal and attack with advantage. Because
Oh
Macbeth.
shit, because it's not my turn yet.
It's not your turn yet. So
Fuck.
first Skelly's turn,
It's
You got good AC.
natural 20.
That misses.
No, I don't. If you want to play that game, we can absolutely play that game when it's your natural
No.
20.
Dude, You just whip out actually.
it's funny. It's funny because they actually have a negative strength modifier.
9 points
which
of
makes it
damage, but you're raging, so 4.
Cool.
Oh, okay. That's not
This
bad
will
at all.
be the second attack. That is only a 13, which misses.
Okay.
And then the third attack will be does an artificial 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, then it will hit. That will be another 7, so 3 points of damage.
Okay.
That is the end of the Skelly's turn. Mal, it is now your turn. Vashti's on deck.
Yes, she is.
Vince, I swear to
What
God.
does that mean?
I don't know.
It's making it sound like you're on deck.
I mean, she would rather be doing that. However, we're here right now.
Poor.
We gotta get to a city to do that.
40 feet up in the sky, gripped by a bird that's draped in shadows, and all Vashti's thinking, God, I'd rather be getting dicked down right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mal
I mean, is that
going
not what
to-
you're thinking about?
So no head.
The bird slams Vashti on the ground.
Breaks her in half.
Yeah.
Slams down on you guys, the skateboard.
Holds Vashti up to its ear. So no
No
head.
head.
Head?
You see her smattered corpse slam down, covering you with blood, and then it slams on you, the skateboard.
Yeah. They're not gonna bring me back again.
I
so-
think a better...
Not even Elter can
think
help with
a-
those wounds.
Yeah, Elder's not gonna help me.
I think a better Wild Surge would be ideal. Because the Floomp, or the Pixie, can only hurt one thing at a time. And my attacks can't kill these guys in one hit. So, I'm gonna drop my rage.
Fair
Sort of
enough.
steam exits out of Mal's body. And for my action, I'm going to take the dodge action.
Absolutely.
And I will stay put.
Alrighty. Under your turn, it is the last skeleton's turn. I will make attack with
Damn it.
disadvantage on you. Lowest was 19.
That hits.
Okay.
He rolled hot.
You're no longer raging, but that's only 3
Nope,
damage.
so this is full damage. Okay.
3. I rolled really low. I rolled really high on everything else when you're raging. The minute you're
Guys.
done.
I still got
Alright.
53 health.
End of Skellington's turn. Vashti of the Hills, it is now your turn. Peter is on deck.
Oh.
I am going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay. Absolutely.
Ooh, okay.
Make a spell attack roll, please.
Alright.
That's spicy.
It is pretty spicy, not gonna
Grab it by
lie.
the pussy.
What level are you casting it at?
At second.
Okay.
And that
Grab
is-
it by its shadow cloaca.
Yeah.
It's like a regular cloaca.
Liam!
but evil.
Shadowy cloaca.
I don't make the rules.
I just enforced them.
I just,
Such a nerd.
that's nature.
What was your to hit?
15?
15?
Yeah.
That just hits.
Oh,
That's a-
goodness.
Ooh.
So we're gonna be rolling 4d10.
Ooh.
I need this.
Finally, you get to use the spell I fucked one of your characters with.
Yeah. Okay.
This is payback.
You guys always fuck up my monsters, don't even.
This this
26.
shadow beast is just sort of Imnia in spirit.
That's
No.
31 points of necrotic.
Holy shit.
Holy
What did you roll?
shit.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10, 2 8s, and a 5.
Alright, everyone, snap it up for Vashti. Alright, you just, as this whole fucking shit's going down, you're just like, ah! Ah! God, and you grab on, you grab onto the creature, and it, like black lightning, just erupts through the bodies. Ah! And you see it, you guys watch as, like, in the shadowed weave of this creature, just, like, travels up its back. I I don't normally do this. That was a tremendous amount of damage. So I'm going to make a Constitution saving throw to see if it holds on to you or not.
Oh dear.
Would she hit the ground in this round?
No, she would technically hit the ground. She drops when it's... Every round she drops 60 feet. And that goes at the top of someone's round. So
Yeah.
she would be fine for now.
Okay.
So I'm only going to hold the DC.
You're 40 feet up.
This was 30, halved for a concentration check. So I'm looking for 15 as the DC, alright?
Okay.
Natural 20.
So it holds on.
Okay,
Holds on to Vashti.
Okay.
You see it tenses into you a little further. The whole top of the shoulders of the dress ruined.
No.
Sorry. You see purple threading embroidery just into the wind. You're like, no, this is personal.
yeah.
So that was your action. You don't have any movement because you're grappled. Bonus action.
Bonus action is still nothing.
Alrighty. Peter, it's now your turn.
The skeletons aren't really a problem, but Vashti needs some help, so Peter raises his arm towards Vashti and the Gloomstalker, and a series of black roses begin to grow out of his arm,
Okay.
and this black energy kind of envelops the two of them. I need the Gloomstalker to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is only an 8.
That is a failure. Motherfucker is going to take, what was that, 2d6 of necrotic damage.
What is this spell?
Yeah,
It
what
is
did you
wither.
cast?
It is wither and bloom.
Bloom.
He takes 10 points of necrotic damage, and Vashti, if you so choose, you can roll one of your unspent hit dice to gain that plus 5 hit points if
Oh,
you
I
want.
Do you remember this spell? It's great.
Roll a d8 plus 5 if you so choose.
One of my unspent.
I mean, unless you don't want the healing,
I
in
mean,
which
I'll
case.
totally do it.
Yeah.
That is a. These dice have these are like sparkly dice that I got off of. It's so hard to see. Oh my gosh, they're like sparkly dice I got off of it.
Ooh.
They're really pretty.
Love.
They're like unicorn. It's so cute.
Nice.
Okay, I got
Okay.
9 hit points.
9 hit points back.
Lovely.
Nice.
So when you hold up your arm, a spiral of thorned vines wrap up into your hand. A rose comes out, and all of them kind of bloom down the finger and up the arm. As you deal damage to the Gloomstalker, one of the roses falls off in a flurry of petals. Another one, to signify Vashti healing, starts to glow a vibrant green. And that, I believe, is the end of your turn.
Spirit Bear turn.
Spirit Bear turn.
Spirit Bear turn. Motherfucker is going to make a maul attack against the bitch.
Go for it.
Technically,
Those are so pretty.
18 plus 6.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
And then it's a d8 plus 6. Where's my
I just
d8?
love that there's a robot bear just absolutely tearing into this thing's back.
7 plus 6 is 13 points of piercing damage
Okay. As it's just getting harder and harder for everything to hold on. Anything
Yeah,
else
it's
for
hard.
you?
No, that's it.
All right, that's the end of that turn. Top of the round. Round 4. It is the Gloomstalker's turn. The Gloomstalker is going to let Vashti go.
As a reaction,
Uh-huh.
There you go.
I'm casting Featherfall.
What's the range on that?
60.
Okay. Vashti, you're gently floating to the ground. It's like you've lost all weight against you, and you're just gently lowering down, like the world's slowest elevator. It is the Gloomstalker's turn. Still.
Okay.
And it's
The
going
speed of this-
to... It's sorry?
No, her speed just turns into 60 feet per round, so I think it is the normal falling speed.
It's the
You
normal
just-
falling speed. You just won't
Okay.
die horribly.
Yes, yes, that was the whole.
So you
deal.
Princess Peach it down.
umbrella.
It's going to...
That's the shawl.
as a bonus action, Shadow Step, and appear behind Pask. And it's going to rock your shit.
Okay.
It's behind me, isn't it?
Behind me.
I did a good thing.
First attack. Does 15 hit you?
It doesn't.
Okay. Next
Mage
one.
Major.
This one will be its claw.
Damn it, baby.
My bear.
Artificial 20.
That does hit. Wait. No, I've used my reaction. Right?
What
Use your reaction.
My bear.
Not a bear.
Feather falling past, please.
Yeah, it went.
Oh no.
You can technically feather fall the bear. The bear can be a part of that.
Then
can-
I absolutely will. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
so
I
a bear
forgot
and
there was
Vashti.
multiple things.
The bear is like.
Thank God.
They're just flailing wildly, like, I don't know what's going on. I ate that meatball that Scanlan gave me.
13 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
And 10 points of necrotic.
Oof.
So a total of 23.
I am down to 3.
Wee doot. How are you down to 3?
I have
Oh.
26 health.
Yeah, no, sorry. I misread that. Sorry. That is the end.
No. I'm not reducing the damage down to 3. That would be a broken wizard.
That is the end of the Gloomstalker's turn. It is now Argent Pask's turn.
Okay. I need it to make a dexterity saving throw.
Absolutely. Natural 1.
As a laser beam
What are you
gets
casting?
summoned through it, Agonizer's Scorcher.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's D8. It's 3D8.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. It's at 1 hit point. How do you want to do this?
I want to leave enough of a wing for a poncho.
Okay. Yeah. The only thing that is left as an agonizing beam of flame takes it out. The wisps of energy just... And then one wing, like paper, floats to the ground. And you claim that. All the skeletons, like... and fall and crumble into pieces. And that is the end of combat.
Okay,
I don't need to use another rage.
cool.
I don't need to use another wild shape.
I need to take a nap.
Yeah.
What?
What is up with us getting attacked by things from the sky that had big leathery wings? In fact, she's gonna like go over and she's gonna start kicking the Gloomstalker.
Yeah, you kick
Oh, I
its
thought
wing.
you were still floating down as you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that.
You Mary Poppins
Mal just,
over,
like-
land, kick the cloak, or the wing that Bask is trying to figure out how he's gonna carry. 'Cause it's like 4 times his size.
It's all good. It's all good. I'll figure this out.
Literally bullshit.
Mal will go and stand underneath the bear and just like put his hands out to catch the bear. And then I'll pat it on the head and set it down and give it a little pat on the butt towards Peter.
I want to loot the shit out of this body.
Okay, half of it doesn't exist anymore because Pask scorched it, and now it's the wing that he's folding.
How about its mouth? What's going on in the mouth?
It has nothing. It's no longer there. It does not exist. He scorched it with an agonizing blast, and it... And
If
that's
it was
it.
5
It has,
feet wide,
it has
could I
one
say-
wing. It has one wing.
Could I say? Could I say
kicked
I was going
the
for a
stump
heart
where
shot?
The head was.
No, you said
Damn.
scorch it and leave away.
Okay.
That's what. And there was it's a shadowy beast. It doesn't have anything on it.
No, that's fair.
I kick it in the stump where the head used to be.
That's just a little rude, don't you think?
Are there like any trees, like dead trees nearby?
Maybe.
Stick it in the tree.
You've intrigued.
Oh, I was just saying
me,
a
sir.
tree is a nice place to rest. I'm not trying to do anything fancy
Oh,
with a tree.
then no.
I'm just wondering if it's like a tree we can like rest by.
No, it's kind of like open area once again.
I mean, Pask, I can just heal you and we can keep going.
Oh, that is true. I did forget about.
And Vashti is going to cure wounds at 2nd level.
Alrighty.
2d8.
Here, I kind of forgot I didn't send you guys the map of this area. So give me a hot second.
So that's
The
gonna
battle
be
map? Or...
15 points of
No, the map of the Jorhastian Waste that you guys are in.
Oh, okay.
I said Peter, Robo Bear, and Mal sitting, just all playing patty cake with each other.
Yeah, this bear is up for an hour.
Oh, goodness.
Look at it go.
At
Bella,
some point-
hola, clap, singing S, Chico.
Chico, cha. Eventually, the bear,
Peter,
as
that
you
was-
guys heal, goes, huh? And it's gone.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
goodbye, Torvald. I will miss you.
goodbye,
It's like it
Torvald.
realized its mortality at the end there.
I thought you said Tobor, and I was like, "There's no fucking way you're making a Shark Boy and Lava Girl reference."
Who the fuck is Tobor?
Tobor
Okay,
is,
never
like,
mind.
The fact that you have to bring up the reference says more to you than it
Yeah,
does to
Liam.
Vince
I guess so.
possibly making the
I guess
reference.
so.
He was like in the junkyard of dreams. What's wrong with you? You don't remember that?
I've desperately
Floating-
tried to
floating-
forget that.
It was floating eyes and mouth. It was terrifying.
Literally, what the
Yeah.
fuck are y'all talking about?
The CG was awful.
Never seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
I mean,
Cult
I
I
have.
have.
I
I
just
just
don't
Robert-
remember it.
entirely
Rodriguez?
forgot about it.
It was
I
the
honestly
robot that
don't
the kid made. What was his name? Max.
Yeah.
He
We're
made a
not
little
talking
robot.
about
We're not talking. Yeah,
Shark
please
Boy and
don't.
Lava Girl. I fucking hate that movie.
Traumatized.
All right. So you
Taylor
guys,
Lautner's nap time rap.
yeah, are we taking a short rest, or are you just waiting for Vashti to heal?
I did.
Okay, that's the that was the plan.
Yeah, I'm no
Yeah,
longer
we can keep
coughing
moving.
up a lung.
Healing,
It's all good.
you heal him. You guys pack up again, and you begin to go on the road once more. The
I can
rest
heal
of
you more if you like.
Sure.
All
Got the
yeah.
spells to save.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna hit anything else today. You know, just a thought. Yeah. Just,
bet. No.
yeah, with another cure wound.
DM
Hey,
rolling
dragon.
off to the side.
Fun, dude. Okay.
And they
know-
encountered something again today.
If anything, it's just for fun. I mean, it just looks cool when I do it. You get another 8 points of.
Peter,
Okay.
make a perception check for me.
Okay. Another.
12 plus 7.
19.
19.
Off in the distance, you see, now unaccosted, the Jorhastian Mammoths continue
I was
their
gonna
day.
ask.
Make an insight check for me.
Insight. Ooh,
While I look
Mammoth.
up a mammoth in
Mammoth.
D&D.
I'm also good at that.
Because we killed the thing attacking them.
Yes, please.
That's a 23 total.
23? Let me just pull up the stats of a mammoth. Hold on.
I feel like that's something.
Let
Do
me
I
just
get
say
a
these
mammoth?
stats are pretty big.
Alrighty.
Do I get a mammoth?
That's our reward, not money or treasure, but our
Mammoth.
The mammoths we found along the way.
The mammoth. we
You
found.
feel that the mammoths are grateful to no longer be consumed on their walk. You can add mammoth to your list of druid things. However, it is a CR of 6, so it'll be a hot second before you get there.
Level 12, guys. We gotta get to level 12.
Oh my
Then you
god!
can, and then you can go full Beast Boy on us.
One day.
Mammoth.
Oh, to be Beast Boy.
I like the idea that as Peter's absorbing new animal information, he does like do the dial-up noise as he's doing it. Like the full thing.
Mammoth, pretty tight, yo, by the way.
Oh, I know. I know.
All right. I'll look up mammoth. I want to see.
It's great. I'll just read you the stats. I've got it right here.
It's got like an ability
Um,
called Gore.
It's trample charge. If it moves at least 20 feet towards a creature and then hits it with a gore attack on the same turn, the target must make a 18 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. And if the target is prone, then the mammoth can make one stomp attack as a bonus action. The gore attack is 4d8 plus 7, and then the stomp attack is 4d10 plus 7.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We get into some Horizon Zero
That's
Dawn up in
pretty
this bitch.
nice.
Level.
It was
12?
also
Level 12.
it was also like one of my favorite Laura Bailey lines when she was a mammoth in campaign 2 where Matt says something.
I don't care,
She's
I'm
like,
a
"You take-"
mammoth.
I'm a
Yeah,
mammoth.
she's like, you take like 4 fire damage. She's like, fuck it, I'm a mammoth.
My favorite one is when Caleb, as a T-Rex, eats another T-Rex, and they're like, Caleb.
Yeah. Or when
Kayla!
he was just holding on to Essex.
Yeah.
Fellas, is it gay to hold your soon-to-be gay lover in a gorilla grip? Yes.
And your
Little bit.
mom.
A little bit.
So, you guys, after that connection, travel further into the day before it is evening with nothing happening. This is also a good time to take a quick break because we've been going for a little bit.
Go
So,
piss, girl.
sit
We gotta
around,
evaluate
get a
our
snack,
mammoth
get a
status.
drink, and we'll be back in a hot 2 seconds to play more D&D.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Of mammoth proportions. D&D.
Welcome back. Everyone sings the D&D Beyond theme song when I say D&D.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, D&D.
Copyright. I can't wait to get this taken down for copyright. So,
I mean,
it
we're
in your
using
shoe.
the software.
We're singing it so badly that they won't copyright strike us. It's okay.
They're
like,
like,
let
if
'em have
anything,
it.
but then they'll go for us for defamation. They're like, whoa, wait a
Then
minute.
they'll copyright us for the Ashley Johnson version.
Yeah.
That's yours.
Okay.
That's my favorite version of the song.
So, can everyone tell me the sleep arrangements you guys are taking for the evening?
Do we want to do the same order?
Pascal, Peter, Vashti.
Vashti had a day.
Yeah.
She deserves a full 8 hours.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying I can do 4 and then I can sleep 4. I'm fine to do half of it if you guys want to split it up smaller.
Sure, if it works, where we all get a long rest, let's do it.
Great. Pask.
Yo.
Perception check.
That's me. Perception is a sturdy 20.
Okay. Anything you would like to do quickly in your night?
Just sort of catch his breath after a long ass day of
Sure.
getting his ass handed to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe pattern out what he wants to do with this wing.
Yeah,
Christian,
you
remember
can
how
do
I
it.
said this character isn't going to go through any visual changes? That was before I thought of a shadow poncho.
You know, like a liar.
Like a liar.
It's okay.
And I said no.
It's
You
just
know.
close. Like a liar. It's just close. It's fine.
On Monday, we went to school because that's what we did back then.
Alrighty. Mal, please make a perception check.
Uh, 16.
Okay. Yeah. What would you like to do?
I think near the end of his watch, he's been noticing that like Peter just kind of has this like internal timer and just shoots up when he's ready. So he's gonna take like that last like half an hour to start up his sentry's rest. And he's gonna try to look inside himself again.
Okay.
Yeah, just because, like, Peter is just so fascinating to him, how he can just, like, change and do shit. So he wants to, like, look inside himself and see if, like, there's anything that he can do like that.
Who you
Sure. Make a wisdom check.
10.
10. You find in yourself a whole hankering to battle.
All right.
Peter,
It was such a sad shutdown noise.
you wake up, Peter. Spring to life. Please make a perception check.
Sure. 14 plus a million. 14 plus 7.
21.
What's that? 21.
Anything you would like to do on your watch?
Are any like bugs around the area? I know there's not much grass, but
There's some bugs, yes.
I'm gonna play with the bugs. Like, not hurt them. I'm just gonna have them crawl across my fingertips.
Okay.
Little ladybug.
Little ladybugs.
With like 18 mandibles and it's a
My
reverse
jaw
color.
My jaw splits and I do the same thing back.
Pasca's like up. In fact, Pasca's like up to go pee, and he sees that. He's like,
Um,
They're
Yeah,
bonding.
he ain't got much.
alrighty. And with that said, everyone completes a long rest.
It's hot.
You guys feel something shift in all of you, and the curse of the ill omen has left you.
"Ooh."
Blood moon rises once again.
Before everybody else gets up, Vashti would like to,
Like, before everybody else wakes up, like very intentionally.
Okay.
Vashti is gonna go over and she's gonna sit right by Pask and she's gonna lean over him. And you hear in your head, Pask, you hear, wake up.
Does that
Yeah, Vashti's like leaning over him.
does that cause him to wake up? I don't know how to roll.
Yeah,
this.
something's in your head.
Huh.
Shoots forward and bumps.
5 more
around.
minutes, Mom.
how much you...
Hello?
What? What?
What you doing?
Why are you in my head?
What's in your head?
What?
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 I was just sitting here. I was just
Why are you
watching the
leaning-
sun come up.
You're
I don't
leaning
think I-
over me directly.
Yeah, but then you were like doing like weird stuff, so...
What?
What?
Is this a bit? Is this a prank? Is it? What are you?
This is a bit.
Good morning, I guess.
You want breakfast?
Sure.
Okay.
What? He like leans up. He's like, out of all of my compatriots, why is she the weirdest one? Ugh.
He, like
So you-
pulls out ration.
Yeah, you guys eat. You guys eat a breakfast.
You hand him a package of beef jerky. He's like, ah, yes, breakfast.
Breakfast.
The same breakfast we'll be having for the next few days.
You guys eat some breakfast, the same breakfast, and begin your third day of travel. Third day of travel passes by without any cause for alarm. Nothing strange happens. No moon, no gloomstalker, nothing like that. Eventually, the night comes. You guys all do the same thing. Third day comes to a close.
I'd like to fix my clothes. with
Yeah,
my
so
kit.
you like mend and so I use if you have the mend cantrip that also helps. If not, then it just takes a longer time to do it.
If you need any material, you can use my like need as a
Oh.
as like
think
a stitching.
I got quite a bit of thread when I went to the store, so I think that should be good. The need material is just very fluffy. It doesn't really work with this.
Do you have enough for me to make a poncho?
Dude, if you want to line the inside of that poncho with need, yeah.
Well,
I
first
got
I'd
you.
have to actually make it into like leather. It's still kind of bloody and gross.
It's not bloody. It's shadowy.
Smoky.
It-
Yeah, it's still kind of icky. So, and you'd probably also need a leather working needle. I don't have one of those. I only have these little ones.
Well, here, let's take a little one and let's poke like the sort of area where I'm not gonna, like the tip of the wing. We're not gonna be able to use it. And let's see what happens.
Just the tip.
Did you just look me in the eye and say that? Did you? Just are we doing this? Are we doing this bit?
It's kind of funny.
Vashti of the Hills. We're
Yeah.
doing this? Are these the jokes that we're doing right now? This is Pask saying this. It's not just Jack.
I don't get it.
What, you don't
No.
like the joke?
What?
You don't like it?
I just want a poncho, man.
Please don't break my needle.
I'm not gonna break your needle. He tries very hard to not break the needle.
Okay, so if you're attempting to
He snaps.
actually sew, roll me a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Alright, +4. Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
For a total of 24.
You're not totally versed in stitch work. That's not your forte. But you, even though it's a bit of a messy stitch, you think you can convert thneed as the lining for a poncho that is made out of this wing. It's a little cut weird, but like, you know what? It's a poncho.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you the darker colors, so it's not so like vibrant. And he's gonna look for
It's gonna be
like,
underneath.
yeah. What like I've got a multitude. What are you looking for? Like reds or like purples? Or...
Give me red underneath. Give me red underneath the smoky.
All right. So I'm gonna just rip off like chunks of the need. So like you got a bunch of red, but it's also kind of like blue.
Yeah, it doesn't really shift
Yellow.
like that. It fully rainbows after a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. So like it starts like near the neck. That's like a good chunk of red, but then it's like red, blue, orange, green, yellow, purple. I tried.
Are we able to control the color at all? Is there like a command or something, or is
No.
it's random?
No.
It's random.
You could probably like dye it.
I don't know if you could. This feels magical.
I have a feeling that it would magically resist any dying.
Probably. Hey, I magically resist dying all the time.
Not for long.
Yeah.
But the third day comes to an end with nothing. You guys...
With poncho creation, that's not nothing.
with poncho creation.
I wouldn't call that nothing.
Guys wake up for fourth day of travel and begin to move along. It's not very far into the day where you see something on the road up ahead. Well, just a little ways off the way. It looks like a Gloomstalker has landed. And just with your good perception, Peter, it's actually like splayed out and has many arrows stuck into it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna, like,
That
yeah.
city. So something must have hunted it out here.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's any way that something could be hiding in the area
Sure, make a perception check.
adjacent? You know, if this is some kind of trap. Fuck. Holy shit, that dice is rolling good. 24, 17 plus 7.
You don't see anything hiding from you. Really the only thing that could hide here, like something that could be hid behind, is there's a tree, like probably about 30 feet away from, or probably about 15 feet away from where the Gloomstalker has fallen and died.
Alright. I'm assuming we're continuing to walk towards it. Once we're close enough, can I make it some kind of judgment to see how fresh this kill is?
Sure. Make a medicine.
Make a medicine check.
Oh, now it's not rolling good anymore. 11.
You can't tell how fresh it is. However, you do determine that it had a litany of attacks hit against it. On the other, not only is there arrows piercing through, but there's also like bludgeoned areas, and then there is clearly a sign of some kind of fire or blast attack has taken out pieces of it and burned and scorched the underside of it. But it is slowly kind of like, well, quicker compared to other things you've seen, but quickly decaying. Yeah.
Rest in pieces.
Mess.
Is there anything like
Teeth.
on its claws, or like, can I take the arrows?
Make a survival check. The arrows are takeable. There's about 5 lodged into it. Looks like.
Make it at advantage because I have proficiency with survival.
Sure.
Didn't. I get a +2. 12.
12.
I rolled a 9 and a 10.
Yeah, you pull the arrows from its
Sorry.
body.
Yadi yadi yadi.
Body, yada, yada. That's about 5 there. But other than that, just kind of looking around. Doesn't seem to be anything like noteworthy. Was there something you were going for intentionally or like specifically?
No, just wanted to see if like there was anything left.
No, just seems like they just kind of, whoever did this kind of left.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Do I happen to know of any groups in the area?
No?
No. Okay.
Because just, I mean, Kryn Dynasty people could probably be in the area, or people like yourselves could just be in the area. But
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh,
yeah.
freaky.
Sorry, Bastion?
It's a little freaky.
We took one out. Which means other people are traveling.
So yeah, you guys move
Oh.
on. Oh,
Sorry, just
go
saw
ahead.
what Vince wrote.
Oh, level 18 for the man. Oh,
Big sad. Anyways,
aw, for the mammoth.
because it's CR6, so 18 divided by 3 is 6. I have to be 18th level to utilize it.
Sorry, Bubby.
No, it's. I knew something was off about it. I was like, it's not half CR. It's not half your level. So, anyways, sorry.
So you pick up your pace, walk a little bit more, get back on the road. Your day comes to an end. Sleeping arrangements. You guys taking watch. Okay. Same position as before.
same caboodle. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Pask, please make a perception check for me.
Oop, that's cock. That's another sturdy 20.
Okay. Anything you
I
would
like
like to
these
do
ones.
during this watch?
If he can, he wants to work on his poncho and just give it a little collar.
Sure. Make another D20. Add your dexterity.
Dexterity. That is 15.
15. It's okay. It's definitely not the suave look you're going for. You did just put yourself back into the professor category a little bit.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, hey, he knows where he stands. Also, I will state this at this point. He doesn't care. He's very proud of this.
Okay. You wear it like a badge of honor.
Sure.
Yeah, and your watch goes by without anything. Mal, please make me a perception check.
This in a boot.
11.
11. All right. Anything you would like to do on your watch?
No. I'm looking through my shit. I'm just like, I'm like, got arrows. I got a tinderbox. I got
arrows,
a
man.
rat. I've got a ration for some reason.
I got the Communist Manifesto.
Yeah, don't know how that got in there.
Okay.
You know exactly how they got in there.
Peter.
Later.
How do you
Alright.
14 plus 7, 21 again. Yeah.
Me, man.
Anyway.
He's going to be actively looking for any fun little bugs and critters in the area.
Oh my goodness.
Looking around.
He's like on all fours.
Yeah,
army crawling
you
around.
see a rather big for you spider.
Ah. Pet it. You're beautiful.
And it's gonna attempt to bite you.
Aww.
Does a 18 hit you?
Yeah, it actually does.
Alright, you take...
Want it to be pure poison damage, and he's just like, I don't care.
Take... Math. 6
75.
points of piercing damage.
Holy shit.
And no poison damage because you're a robot.
Sure.
But it is
And then it...
Ouchie. How rude.
to be like that.
Have a good evening. That's all he cares about.
Yeah, no, totally. You remember that spider
Just crawls
fondly.
over past and goes into
I
his
do.
mouth.
Throat spider. Welcome to Night Vale.
Better George.
You did this to yourself, Liam.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about it being
Like,
disturbing when it was
Like,
coming
what
out
were
of my
you doing?
mouth.
What were you doing?
I don't know. But then Liv just said throat spider, and I wanted to die.
So, you guys wake up. 4th day ended, 5th day of travel. You guys begin to pick up your stuff. It is actually a sunny day here in the Jorhassian Waste. The sun has pierced through the clouds past you hate it immediately. Yeah. Doesn't really help, but like, whatever.
Makes him feel better.
You walk for a little while. I believe it is Peter. At about
Hey, what?
midday,
Oh, okay, cool.
about a half mile down the Emerald Loop, you see a large cloud of dust being kicked up.
And no one else seeing that natural phenomenon? Is it windy? To
A
be making
little,
this cloud of
but
dust?
not enough to like centralize it to one area.
Ah, unnatural phenomenon.
Oh.
That's weird.
What's weird?
Dust. Oh, you're blind. I'm sorry.
I can't
Dust.
see shit right now, dude.
Lots of dust getting blown up.
Oh, that's
Not
weird.
blown up, but blown around.
Oh, like blown up. Okay.
Like,
Oh, no boom. No boom.
Okay.
where's it going?
Is it
Yeah,
is
is
it
it
traveling in a direction or is it staying?
Seems to be coming towards you guys.
Ah,
Oh, ruh-roh, Raggy.
Alright. Everyone cover your ears just in case it roars at us again. I mean, I
okay.
don't know how to do that. I can't cover my ears.
Peter covers in a very particularly weird area, but it's where his noise receptors are. And they're kind of like
Where's
under where the ears should be.
Sure.
Yeah, you know. a really
Where
particular
Crocker's
area.
ears
I
are.
would
Yeah.
like to
As
cast
You'll
mage
cast
armor
mage
upon
armor,
myself.
absolutely.
Yeah, false life.
False life.
Second.
It's at this
I'll take
point.
us.
It's at this point that you guys are seeing about 11 horses riding towards you.
Horses.
On top
oh,
of them,
no, they're rich.
Oh.
on top of them are in one individual for each horse, so 11, being led
Okay.
by an orc man with many different knives attached and sheathed to him. And they are very quickly picking up speed towards you.
If we like move to the side, do they change their trajectory
Yes,
towards
they
us?
do.
Son of a
cool.
bitch. All right.
Do I
I'm
recognize
gonna.
them as an authority around here?
You don't have to make any kind of check. They look like raiders. But
Oh.
as they kind
Alright.
of clip plop, clip plop, clip plop, they all kind of slow down. They go. You see the orc man, the kind of mix of like purpley kind of green textured marble swirl skin, knives everywhere, like rougher looking clothes for traveling through the waste a little bit. Comes up on a large, imposing war horse, like just decked to the nines, and he goes, "Hello there. It's a good day to be traveling here on the Emerald Loop. Might you say?"
It actually kind of sucks.
To each their own, I guess. Now, unfortunately, I and my compatriots here are Critan tax collectors, and there is a road and infrastructure tax that we're going to have to collect on you if you're going to continue on the road here. It's 25 gold pieces for each people that travel this road, so,
She's gonna look them up and down.
No, I've met a lot of tax collectors, and you don't really look like one.
well, that's,
They're quite fat and lazy, and they like to pick on, little people.
well, when you travel the wastes, you gotta roll with the punches. And I don't know about you, but I like jobs where I can wear my own clothing, my own uniform.
I mean, we can walk off the side of the road, and we can just walk next to it if that works for you.
That's unfortunately not how that works.
All I got on me is this, and I'm gonna pull out a wooden coin, and it's the used metal of conch, and I'll like walk it over, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but this lets you swim in water really fast.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
Yeah.
He makes a flat roll because I have proficiency in giving help action.
No, that's not how that works. You gotta actively help him in those situations.
Also,
He is
you
by saying
have
nothing.
disadvantage because you're in the sun.
Oh no!
No,
Never
it's-
get rid of that. You love it so, and we got it for.
It's late. It's too late for that.
Alright. I was stalling. I'm still. Oh, thank God. I thought that was a natural one. What is my persuasion? Cool, that's a 0. It's a 6.
He goes, not really, how tax collection works.
Well, it's a good
Okay,
thing that I.
I still don't understand. What the fuck are taxes? Like, I completely ignore him and turn to them, and I'm like, what are taxes?
I know what
Why does
taxes are.
everyone want them?
Taxes go towards government spending as well as government-funded projects, which then goes towards individual earnings, which then goes back into taxes, and then it all just goes back in a loop.
Okay, I think I get it now, but I have another question.
Virtuous economic cycle, yes.
What's government?
The people that they abide, and I point to the raiders.
I don't think so.
Hi, I love your horses. Can I pet them?
No, you're gonna give money. Money.
Or
There's no or.
don't.
Or,
So realistically, what happens if we don't?
you get arrested.
Really?
Yeah.
I pull out 52 gold and I hold it out to him.
I like slap his hand down. So you're like, you're cops, right?
I'm sorry, say that again.
You're cops.
I didn't say we were cops, we were tax collectors. It's
Well, you
a
can't have
civic
that.
arrest.
You can't arrest us. You don't have a warrant.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna like help like, Peter start picking up the coins off of the ground. I'm like, wait,
Oh, yeah.
how much is 25?
I don't know. I just put my hands in my pockets.
Then you
That's-
have no jurisdiction under
that
which
makes
to
sense.
arrest us. You would have to get a warrant and have the royal guard or police to come get us.
What fantasy realm do you live in?
Liv, I reach in my pouch and I
fun.
pull out a handful of gold.
Okay.
I roll a percentile die every time he pulls out money.
Oh shit, that's so smart.
Do it. Yeah, roll
Okay,
that.
I don't see a percentile, so I'll just roll 2d10.
That's fine. Just make one the first digit and one the second.
Where are all my d10s?
I cast speak with animals.
The horses
Hello.
run
Roll
away.
this one twice. Oh, there's another one. So
Hello,
first
how
one
are you
is
today?
The first digit, and then the second one will be the second.
okay.
You're gonna tell the horses to like run in the other direction.
All right.
Where the days are going.
That's 62.
So, do you have
Those are
62 pieces of money in general on you?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have 62 gold specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, you pull out 62 pieces of gold, and you cast Speak with
This-
Animals.
Does this cover me and someone else?
It
And like,
it will cover two of y'all.
okay. I mean, like,
It's a little expensive for a tax.
It's
well, like,
unfortunately
the way I
just
see it-
how it works.
the way I see it,
I think you're lying to us.
I'm not.
I think you
Oh.
are.
we
I'm
took
gonna
out.
insight
We,
check him just to be sure.
Make an insight check.
Why do you need to do this?
Because he sounds like a criminal.
oh, he's absolutely a criminal.
No,
Your
100%.
criminal voice.
What was the insight check?
That was a using my plus to insight. That's a 17.
They're absolutely criminals.
Yeah.
How
no,
many-
Listen.
How many were there?
How many?
11.
11.
How
Plus
close are the
11
horses?
horses.
Well, they have slowly started to surround you at this point.
Interesting.
So, horses, like, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you give me a better idea of what you're trying to do, then I can tell you.
He was wondering if he could grab a few in a shatter, but
You could probably grab like 2 or 3 in a shatter.
If you fucking hurt these horses, I will find you and I will kill you, Jack Laidlaw.
So, Pask, what are you doing?
he's thinking.
Okay.
He's waiting for something to happen. He is
So-
holding a spell, an action spell. That's all I'll say.
52 coins are scooped up by one of the gentlemen on the horses. And you're like, I think you're lying. He's like, I don't think you. And then Peter casts Talk to Animals. And,
Yeah.
hey,
Hello.
hey,
How's your day going?
it's hot.
Yeah, it is hot. Do you guys get enough water?
Yeah,
Okay, that's good.
they're
Seems
pretty
like my
good
friends
to
don't
us.
like your friends. Oh, yeah, that's good. My
Yeah.
friends don't seem to like your friends.
Why not?
I don't know. You see like these gold thingies, these shiny
Uh-huh.
thingies. They really want them from us, but I don't think my one friend, and I point to Vashti, I think my one friend doesn't really want to give it up. Oh, also, Mr. Pask, the drow man, he really likes having gold in exchange for goods and services. So they're not really willing to give this kind of stuff up. Do you think you can ask your friends if they can like either leave us alone, because I don't know if you guys really want the gold either, but my friends really need it. And they enjoy having it on them.
Make a persuasion check.
You had the face like you were gonna keep doing the voice. I was like,
It's a fucking 19 minus 2 for a 17.
Oh my goodness.
He goes, I don't really know what any of what you just said means.
No,
But-
I understand.
You know what? You seem pretty chill.
I try to be.
And
You
then
guys
the
seem very
horse just
self-serious.
turns and begins to walk into the waste.
Hi.
And it's the lead guy. And the guy's like, hey, wait, what? What the fuck?
Like I'm passing him my money.
No,
in,
someone-
like,
someone
bits,
else
and
is-
he turns away from. Oh, okay.
No, someone else is collecting. They're like, thank you. 13, 14.
I'm like doing it, and I'm
15.
just like, so okay, like government. What is? So you guys like work for the people?
Yeah, that's totally what the government does, sir.
Okay.
We
so
help the people. The money goes all the way to the people. I promise you this.
So
You're really
like,
committed
if
to
I
this, huh?
but like if I don't want to do this, do I like really have a choice? Because this seems
No,
like
it's
I
kind
shouldn't
It
have
sounds
to
like
do
my
this if I
thing.
don't
I wanna
want to.
do
it's kind of the bad part of living in a society.
What's the
Wow,
sauce?
this place sucks. This place fucking blows.
At this point, he's like 15 feet into the waist, and he goes, "Some fucks go, fucking kill him!" And everyone just like draws, like everyone pulls
Okay.
their weapon, and draws,
Okay.
and that is where we'll leave it for this week.
Ah!
Remember that I was
Jesus
holding an
Christ.
action.
You remember you were holding an action. That's not my fucking
Yes.
job.
I said I was holding an action until something happened.
Sure.
And
You
then you
remember
ended
that
the
for next
session.
week. Yeah. So remember
Oh, okay.
that for next session. That's your fucking job.
I was saying,
Jack, you hurt those
did
horses. I will hurt you.
Remember how I said
I wasn't
11
going
people and
to.
11 horses? That's your job
Yes.
to remember your shit. Thank you very much. Don't you put that on me.
I thought you were.
like 3 times.
I thought you were saying roll initiative, and I was like, but I had a thing.
It doesn't matter if you hold a thing. No one's surprised.
Yes.
That's
I
something
still
you
get
do
a
on your
reaction.
turn. No.
What?
Not when you guys are talking and then there's a tense moment and you guys are going, just because you go bang doesn't mean you get that off. That doesn't not mean
Quick
someone's
draw.
surprised.
Oh, okay.
Quick draw isn't applied to here. Thank you.
Writing a note.
This is not how.
So
D&D
we'll just
functions.
happen normal initiative?
Yeah, and then you can choose
Oh,
to do
okay.
your spell.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, because if
And I
they
will-
technically saying you held an action means you went and then we should have immediately rolled initiative there. But I let you
Oh,
have
okay.
that one
okay.
because they would have been like, "Ew, bang!" Like he's gay, kill him! Like, no, I'm just a wizard. Same shit. Like,
Homo.
Well, the government
Just a
is
book
bad.
nerd.
oh man. All right, that was a fun. Did everyone have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute little travel session.
Mammoth.
Mammoth.
I'm excited to see how we're gonna take on 22 units next time.
Without killing a single horse for Pask or for Peter.
So here's the
Of course,
thing.
I will touch you. Not in a
Here's
good
the
way.
thing. The people at home, Pask is almost entirely AoE. So
Just shoot it high. Just shoot it high in the
Shoot
sky
it
so it only
high.
hits the riders.
I have exactly 2 spells that I can aim. The
Definitely.
rest are AoE.
Definitely gonna battle map this one next week.
Hey.
But until then, that is it for us here at Chronicles of Gaia, a tour into Exandria. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're here, I have not checked chat all night. There's no one. But
It wasn't a spectacular session, I'm not gonna lie.
we just sat and talked.
That
It's
fight was
fine.
pretty cool. That
The fight
fight
was
with the
pretty
2 bears. Whoever missed that,
Or
Better than
shame on
one.
them.
But
You know
that
what's
is
worse than missing bear? Missing 2 bears.
I love Brother Bear.
Oh!
I don't. It's a terrible movie.
that is it for
Tell
us.
everybody I'm
dare
on my
you?
way.
Oh my
That's
god.
valid.
And I'm loving every step I take.
That is the end for us here tonight. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Remember, please wear a mask if you're close or near someone in public. Please wash your little nasty fingies. And remember, freedom is not under a Nazi flag. That is it.
Whoa.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Fuck the government.